Yo, yo, yo.
Woo.
Hola.
Dagnel cube, Dagnel cube, Dagnel cube.
Hi. Just put lotion on my hands and they're friggin' greasy. But whatever. Cost of being beautiful, I guess. Gotta be greasy. I hate the winter. I made that clear. But also my hands, they get so dry during this time of year. And
Hola.
it's...
Andrew McCutcheon to the
I
Rangers.
know! I know. I know. And I gotta have, it's greasy hand season, the winter time, because I always need to have, like, lotion on my hands. And it's just, it's annoying. I hate greasy hands. Anyway, positivity. Thank you, Trash Hag, for the 38 months. Thank you, Ugly Catsy, for the 2 months, and Julian for the 13 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Yeah, I read that earlier. I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about it. Stay positive. Yeah, we gotta be positive. We gotta, like, let's, what's something good that
Yo,
happened to
yo,
you guys
yo.
today? Oh, Dimensional Remy, thanks for upgrading your sub from a Prime to a Tier 1. Wow, thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. You had them before, but enjoy them again now. Thank you. Thank you, Bilans Baraknung for the 20 stream watch streak. I love rain in this game. It's really good, yeah. Very fortunate that every time we need to go fishing during this challenge, it always is during rain. It's very nice. I got Pokemon Fire Red on my Switch. I won a raffle at work. I had a good nap today. Yeah, positivity. I found my favorite Monster flavor after a year of missing it from the shelves. I'm sipping it now. Nice. That's actually really good. It's Pit Day today. That is true. It is Pit Day today. If I can be honest with you, though, man, that shit comes out way too late. That shit comes out at, like, 9. Man, I'm eepy at 9. I'm tired. I went Mother's Day shopping for myself? Wait, when the heck is Mother's Day? I thought that shit was in May. I got married yesterday. Oh! Positivity! Congratulations. What is Pit Day? The Pit is a medical drama series on HBO Max that releases every Thursday. For me, it releases at like 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I really like the show. It's just like, man, I'm eepy. I'm eepy when I want to go sit down and watch it. I'm tired. Eepy. I think there's a 45 stream watch streak, Galileo's Neptune. Anyway, yeah, positivity. Pit Day is where we all plant peach trees and avocado plants. Yeah. And apricots. Damn, I can't think of any other fruits that have pits in them. Droops? Cherries and olives. Yeah. Olives? Peach. They said peach. Plum? Nectarines. Cherries. Mangoes. Mangoes do not have pits in them. Wait, am I fucking crazy? It has a seed. Have I really never cracked into a... They have seeds. They have a big, huge one. Have I never cracked into a mango before? Have I always just gotten mango, like, pre-sliced? Huh. This is news to me. Dude, like, thank you. I feel stupid right now. Huh. A very oblong seed. Thank you for describing the shape. That actually is helping me picture it a little bit. Yeah, hey, anyway, I'm Dagnel, and we're paying off every debt in every Animal Crossing game. And every debt within each game is paid off using a different method to encourage variety. Yippee! When we last left off, we were at 66 hours, 56 minutes, and 30 seconds. We've paid off 8.9 million, roughly, of the 19.7 million debt that we had to start before we played even the first Animal Crossing game, meaning we have 10.8 million, roughly, remaining. So, yes, man. Nice to meet you, Dagnel. I'm Nate. Hi. What's up, dude? My BF is a med student, and I love his commentary on the pit while we watch together. Yeah. Med student significant others rise up. Bonnie's always saying... Like, she acquiesces that the pit is very accurate as far as medical dramas go, but sometimes she'll be like, why did they do that? Why don't they check this first? No, that diagnosis, but you didn't consider this diagnosis. Thanks, Radiation G, for the Prime. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. It's enlightening, because I wouldn't question anything about the show if she wasn't there. Well, I probably would, but I'd be like, well, they know better than I do, so I will just simply trust what they say. You ever look at yourself for the first time in a day, and you're like, damn, that's how people been looking at me all day? That was me. I'm like, I've had my hair like that the whole day, and people have not, like, shouted at me. That's crazy, man. Damn. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, here we go. Here is the browser tab that shows us my spreadsheet that shows you where we're at with Animal Crossing New Leaf. Currently, we're working on the 8x8 left room debt, which is 598,000 bells, and that is being paid off using fish. We should finish that today. because we finished the previous one of 498,000 yesterday, and then we got like another 100 grand to chip away to make essentially what we need to do today, 498,000. So, being that we did the whole 498,000 yesterday, we should definitely be able to finish this debt today. And then maybe we can work on bugs today. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. See how much time we have. See what kind of mood I'm in. But yeah, let's get started here. 66 hours, 56 minutes, and 30 seconds. Day 21. That's 3 weeks of doing this. On and off, of course. Wow, I didn't know things spawned up here in the pier. I should have been checking up here the whole time. Golly. Alright, well, whatever. That's fine. Are you saving turnips for last? No. I think that turnips will be the next to last. I don't know. Because New Leaf, I can do it in whatever order I want, but maybe. I don't know, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm putting turnips, to be honest with you.
Hope you're doing okay.
Okay is a very realistic thing to expect out of somebody. Like, yeah, I'm doing okay. I would say that I'm doing okay. Yeah, thank you, Black Shroud, for the 51 months. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. And thanks for your realistic, modest expectations. I really appreciate that. It's not easy to be, like, great every day, so I hope you're doing great. Like, you know, I'm doing alright, but, like, great, I consider to be, like, a top, like, 5 percentile day, you know? If you're doing great, that day is, like, in the top 5 percentile of days. I wouldn't say that today is. It could be. Maybe. Events later in the day could make it that way. I don't anticipate that happening, because I don't suspect anything super duper is going to happen. But anyway. Huh. Yeah. Hi, Dagnel. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, I appreciate that. Man, you're really kind of putting all the rest of the people in the stream to shame, man. Like, oh, man. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I got some, like, pretty big fans of mine, but, like, you're the head honcho, dude. Oh, man, how am I going to navigate this situation? Give me the shark, not the little guy. Thank you. Yeah, like, for shame everyone else. My biggest fan is here. So we just going to talk about the bug infestation / badminton racket thing. What the heck are you talking about? That's like an AI hallucination sentence right there. That's like a man, what? You ever look at like the AI Google result and it's like accurate up until it says some like completely off the wall crazy shit and you're like, man, you had it. You were there. You were there. But then you had to start saying some shit about like a racket and bugs. It's like, what? Man. The infestation is taken care of. What infestation, bro? What? I'm a new fan. I can't stop binge watching your videos before bed. I'm running out of vids. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Well, like, we're working on one. I got one in the tank right now, along with this one right now, and then, I mean, I'm working on it. We're getting there. I got, yeah, second channel stuff. Maybe you ran out of that, too. I don't know. Hey, man, I'm working on it, all right? We got it in the tank. Don't worry. We're running on empty, but we're getting fueled up soon, all right? Don't worry. The second channel will save you. There is some good stuff on the second channel. I don't know, but maybe you already considered that. That's some dream-made false memory or something, I swear. Yeah, it's like I had a dream last night where I was back at my old job. That happens often. I have a lot of dreams where I go back to like school or actually I kind of had like the two for two. I had a dream last night and I remember both of them miraculously. I had one where I was at my old job. I had one where I was back in school. It was like, I was going to say I had dreams where I'm back at my old workplace, and then I also have dreams where I'm back at my school. I actually remember last night, I don't know if they were the same dream, but I remember having, I have at least like moments from both dreams or at least one dream that took place in both of those areas. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I remember my coworker who never wore a tie, like one time ever in the time that we worked together. He was wearing a tie in my dream, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He wears that all the time. That's what that AI hallucinations reminds me of. It's when your dream just, like, imagines some shit that is not true, but you're like, yeah, no, that's true. Anyway, yeah. And then I had a dream that I was in school, and I needed to, like, get to a classroom. It's really weird. I had a dream where I was in school, and there was, like, a patient. I was, like, a doctor. And there was a patient that came in, and they needed to see the physical therapist. And, like, okay, awake Dagnel would be like, lady, this is a school. What are you doing? But dream Dagnel was like, I got you. Don't worry. Let me go find him right now. And so I had to find my way to the physical therapist's office of my, like, high school. And also, I looked at my phone, and it was, like, 103 degrees outside. I don't know. Really weird. Really weird. Strange dream. I always have dreams about forgetting my locker comb from high school. Your locker comb. Like you had a comb in your locker, or you like opened your locker using like a lock picking tool, like a comb, like a rake or something like that. I have dreams about being late to work, especially when I try to nap before work. It's your body knows, man. It's like, man, you bet, because like you probably went back to sleep and you're like, man, I hope I don't oversleep. And that anxiety manifests itself into a dream. I've no doubt about it. Did you go to college for a little bit? I wish YouTube could let you set your color on screen. Why am I piss colored? Oh yeah, you are piss colored. Oh yeah, dude, that actually does suck. And what designates how YouTube decides what color your name is? Because on Twitch you can set that. Did he bite or did he just nibble? Yeah, wait, how do you set that? I don't know if you can.
Yo.
Hi. Thanks,
So
Amisphere.
Dag doesn't have to go back to his old work.
Thank you, actually, though. Jesus Christ, if there's no other motivation that you can think of to support me, don't make me go back to the fucking towel factory, man, please. My God. Thank you, Amisphere, for the 2 months Prime. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Now I want to see what color I am. You're a nice green. I like that. That's good green. That's good. It's a solid, like, it's a bold green. It better be blue? You're also a nice green. You're also a nice green. I thought you worked in a steel factory, or is that evil Dagnel? Yeah, dude, that was evil Dagnel, man. You don't listen to that guy. I thought I saw a shark back here. Am I crazy? You're making me crazy. Didn't you work in plastics before? I did work in plastics before, yes. Do not recommend, by the way. Do not recommend. Inhaled my fair amount of fumes in my day. Yeah, I guess I should check the pier. Bro was forklift certified. That was true. I was forklift certified. And, like, I don't think your forklift certification really expires. Maybe it does. I could still be forklift certified to this day, is what I'm saying. Maybe. I bet you if you put me behind the wheel, though, it would all come back to me. It would all come back to me. It does after 3 years? Well, I'm sure if I went to get it renewed, I could probably pass the certification again. Rank 1 forklift certified Animal Crossing streamer. Yeah, like 1 of 1. I can't imagine there's a whole lot of us out there. There's like 2 giant different worlds that don't really belong. Like, don't have much overlap. People who are forklift certified and people who play Animal Crossing on Twitch. It doesn't seem like a large crossover. Holy niche. Yeah, dude, like, I am the niche. It's not even a niche, it's me. With your eyes closed. Well, the thing is that while I might be able to do it with my eyes closed, that would probably cause me to fail if I did it, like, you know, they'd probably be like, what are you doing? And they would probably say, no, no. You cannot have that. It's like, maybe you could do your driver's test with your eyes closed, but like, I think whoever's running your exam would probably be like quite concerned for themselves and also for you. Go see any eye doctor to get new glasses. Are you talking to me? Because I actually do need to do that, but I don't want you telling me that I need to do that. Thanks Rotten for the 20 stream watch streak and Marshmallow for the 25 stream watch streak. Pull a Technoblade and play Animal Crossing with forklift controls. Oh, jeez. How would you even do that? Like, what would do what? What would do what? I'm trying to think about it. Because on a forklift, is a little forklift lesson for you, those who never drove one. You got a knob that angles the forks. You can, of course, like, move the forks side to side. And then you can, like, lift the forks up and the forks down. So there's 3 different, like, steering controls for the forks themselves. Then you have the steering wheel, of course. And then you have the gas pedal and the brake pedal. Actually, I mean, yeah, like, yeah, and then what would do what, you know? The knob, yeah. The knob, man. Is that funny? Do you find that funny? Is there something funny about that? I like jokes. I like laughing. Do you care to share? My forklift has 4 levers. What do the 4 levers do? Because maybe I'm forgetting, but I can only remember 3. There was one that was like a little shimmy to the side, tilt the forks, up and down. Did you have one that, like, you could spread the forks to go in and out? Because we had to do that manually by hand. But I imagine, like, a maybe cool new forklift could maybe just do that hydraulically or whatever. Up and down, tilt, side shift, and spreading the forks. Bingo. Okay. Interesting. I never had a fork spreader. Spreading the forks sounds like a euphemism. Yeah, for what? Share. Share with the class, dude. Why is everyone being so coy? Everyone being so coy today. No, share with the class. I like jokes. I like hearing funny things. Come on. Tell us. What's so funny about it? It's a euphemism for what? It's a euphemism for shredding chicken. Oh, that's not that funny. It has one joystick like handle, work many buttons and triggers. I hate it. That sounds like too much, man. Knob, it means penis. Whoa! What? What are you talking about? In what world? I gotta open my window. You guys are... You're lying. Get out of here. We should have a stream where you play Forklift Simulator. The real Dagheads know that I did do that years ago. Years ago, I played Forklift Simulator on stream. Talking about, like, probably, like, 2022? If I had to guess? Yo, Dagnel, good luck on the fishies. I appreciate that. This is gonna be a barred knife jaw, because you said that. It was going to be a zebra turkey fish, but then you said good luck. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's still better than a zebra turkey fish. What's up, Kelly Ann Long? That was a fun stream. Yeah, that was years ago, man. So, like, if you remember that, or if you were there for that, that's you get, like, veteran status on this stream. You're gonna get, like, AARP mail in your mail. That's where the mail comes. Whoa, 6-7 hours. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gonna be a real fucking headache with you guys when it hits 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. God, you guys are gonna be insufferable. Dag, my dogs are watching you on TV. Man, I do not need that pressure. Oh my god, I got dogs watching me? Oh, fuck. Great, now the pressure's on now, man. I gotta please the dogs. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Why'd you say that, man? It's like, oh man, former President Barack Obama's watching you. Fuck, man. You can't say that. I'm gonna get, like, scared. You're gonna rattle me. I'm gonna start missing every fish. Ah, Mr. President. That might have been... Nah, I don't think that was big. I don't think that was big. I forgot to text my girlfriend that I'm streaming. Bad boyfriend. Streaming now with 2 exclamation marks. Is that like sort of like right? Is it appropriate for the situation? I always worry about that. I said streaming now, capital S, and then 2 exclamation marks after now. Is that fine? Like, that's not too aggressive, right? She should be allowed to put you down for that. What? For my message, or for the fact that I forgot the messenger? Like, the message isn't too aggressive, you think, right? You gotta add kisses, like XX. I've never done that before. That would be kind of a weird thing to start doing now, though, right? Like, do you think she would start to be like, why is he suddenly doing this all of a sudden? Why is he starting to put XX, like XOXO, like your mom texting you? X's are hugs. No, they are not. X's are kisses. O's are... What? No. No, right? No. X's are kisses. O's are hugs. You're correct. Okay, you guys are freaking... O's are kisses? No, they're hugs. Look it up. I'm not looking it up. I'm going by the court of public opinion, and they're on my side for the most part. O's are hugs. Yeah, because it's a hug. You're making you're hugging somebody. It's an O. O, kiss. No! What are you talking about? X is kiss? I'm 99% sure. Alright, we gotta run a poll here. Mods, in your respective chats, whichever one you are manning right now, run a poll. What are X's and O's? Are they kisses? Is kisses... you know what I mean. You know what the fuck I'm trying to ask. In what universe is X a hug? Thank you. I'm already on it, big man. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta get you guys'... At YouTube, let us make polls. Oh, I think maybe I have to run a poll on YouTube. For some reason, like a regular tier moderator, which is really not me trying to diss you or anything. Add super chat goal? No, how do I make a fucking poll on YouTube, man? How do I make a fucking poll? I know you can do it. Start a poll. Which is right? Oh, wait, no, that's the question. Which is right? X's are kisses. O's are hugs. Or O's are kisses. X's are hugs. Start poll. I don't know how long I made it for. It might just be until I stop the poll. In which case, I will stop the poll at some point. Now, I seriously want to know. Let me pull up the Twitch one. Oh, dude, 88% are on the X's are kisses. 9% X's are hugs. 3% are confused by the question. That's alright, 3%. It's alright. I got you. Don't worry. I'm like you a lot of the time. Don't worry. You'll get there one day. This is fascinating. I had no idea that people... I didn't think it was even a debate, to be honest with you. You always got to do the what option on a poll. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty good. By the way, I can vote on my own poll. Oh my god, now it's prompting me to sign in. Oh my fucking god. No! Alright. This has literally ruined my day. Dude, yeah, I mean, I've been there before where I think I'm right, and then everybody else tells me I'm wrong. I've been there before. Like, when people tell me it's iridium, not iridium, and it's Gunther, not Gunther in Stardew. It doesn't stop me from still saying it that way, because I've just been programmed to say it like that for years now. Fuck, am I getting bedwetting pants as an ad in the Dagnel stream? Man, those things are targeted, dude. Man. You ever talk about something and you start getting ads for it? That's all I'm saying, Dan. There's a Wikipedia article about it. Man, okay, so what's the Wikipedia article about it then say? Because that's the only source I trust. I don't trust you people. Every British person uses XXX for kisses. Oh, really? We use that for, like, billboards on the side of the highway that indicate that there is an adult toy store nearby at a, like, upcoming exit. And there's usually, like, a raunchy cowgirl on it or something, too. It's very vulgar. Very American experience. Oh, that, too? Yeah, okay. XXX adult toy store. I forget what they're called. But you just see them all the time. I refuse to believe that O is a kiss. It's like, what are you kissing him? Like, is that how you kiss? Is that like the face you make when you're kissing him? Gunther? No, Gunther. You're missing an N, man. Come on. Big? Nah. Horrifying image. Well, that's what I'm fucking saying. Nobody kisses like that. Because that looks disturbing. Nobody would want to kiss that face. It's disturbing. O is a blowjob. Somebody deleted that message. Don't say that. Because you know who says, like, XOXO in texts more than anyone? Like, mothers. Alright? Don't say that. By the way, how did the polls end up? I mean, I think I could tell you how the YouTube one was going to end up. Okay, so like, the Twitch one was going to end up. And now the YouTube one just finished with 89% of people saying X's are kisses, O's are hugs, and 11% of people saying O's are kisses, X's are hugs. That's 118 votes, by the way, so not a small sample size. So, beat that! Hate it here. Sorry. How the hell should X's be hugs? That's what I'm doing. You're preaching to the choir. You saw the poll. You know you're preaching to the choir right now. You know. The people who think otherwise can just continue to think otherwise. Whatever, like, weird, twisted logic they have to thinking the way that they do. But whatever. That's fine. We'll let them live their lives. Rage baiting my Chungus streamer. Are you talking about me? You must be talking about somebody else. Bum, bum. I'm dying on this hill. Good. You know what? If anything, if you guys are I don't know. I might admire you more. Those of you who think that O's are kisses, if you're gonna stick to your guns and be like, fuck that, I'm not listening to what the public thinks. I admire that more than you being like, well, I guess I'll be different now. Or I guess I'll be like everyone else, I guess. Or I'll change. You know what? Whatever. You're wrong, but at least, like, you embrace it, right? Just got here, X's are kisses, yes? Yes, that is correct. Anyway, yeah, well, I've completely got sidetracked. After that debate. It was only one person needed to say that O's were kisses for me to be like, what the fuck? That started a war. That shit started a war. I've not caught a single river fish. Every time I pass by, I either don't see anything or I don't see anything worth catching. The power of the individual, yeah. It's like you started, like, it's like a drought and a forest fire, and you lit a match, man. You got one guide. Yeah, but, like, I I feel better after all this exchange, knowing that I'm not the crazy one. If it ended up being that most of you thought that O's were kisses, to the overwhelming degree that people apparently think that X's are kisses, but if it was the other way around, I'd feel like I'm on an island, dude. I'd be like, what the fuck? My entire world would have been upside down. So I might have got one guide, but at least I feel right after all of it, you know? I feel vindicated, validated. This went better than some other past debates. I don't even know what you're talking about, but you probably are thinking of something recent that I've suppressed in my brain. So let's keep it that way. The Nacho Libre scene. Bro, what? I'm sorry, I haven't seen that movie in 20 years, probably. The Blue Rose debate? Oh, yeah, that is true. At least that one was me being a moron. What's up, IRL Angelkin? Guys, let's trick him in a few streams. You got a fucking Discord for doing that, alright? You don't need to employ that in my chat where I can see it. You have a little Discord that's called, like, Fuck with Dagnel Discord, where you all try to convince me about something. Like, what's today's agenda, folks? Dagnel's going live at 1 p.m. Eastern. We gotta think of something to convince him is real, like, and we're all gonna be in on it. And then we'll all go onto his stream and be like, Dagnel, did you know that the third president of the United States was fucking, like, the Six Flags guy in the commercials? And I'd be like, no, it was not the Six Flags guy in the commercials. Like, he's old, but he's not that old. Come on now. That's true. That's on the agenda. Yeah. Yeah. Snuffed you out. Hey. Yo. Gonna look at me? Last chance to look at me, Hector. Are you serious? What the hell is up with, like, the depth perception in this game? I'm getting mad. This is right on his head. I'm right in front of his eyeballs. Oh. Got him. Yeah, if I didn't get him after all that, I'd have been pissed. Ah, he's a hammerhead. That's true. Yeah, you can't see nothing. Bro, gotta play hard to get. Hard to get, and it's like the cheapest freaking shark in the game. Like, come on, man. You ain't special. You ain't special. Trying to play hard to get. Like, alright, man. Whatever. The sand is looking dusty. I like the sand in this game. By the way, did you guys switch over your sandcastles in New Horizons when the snow melted? It's like the nice, summery, deeper sand. Chuck E. Cheese ads 3 days in a row. I'm losing my mind. Well, I mean, we talked about Chuck E. Cheese, like, for 2 streams straight. Do you think that I actually can control what ads run on my channel? We should actually run an experiment, and it might take like a week to really see the results, but if what you're saying is like, I talk about something on stream, makes it so that ads for that thing show up. I mean, the bedwetting pants, dude, we were not talking about that. That one was your own personal searching history. That one was you, man. But, I mean, Chuck E. Cheese, we did talk about. So if I start talking about, like, damn, I don't know. What can I talk about without being accused of being a shill? I'm gonna talk about damn Little Caesars. Fuck it, I don't care. Call me a shill for Little Caesars. I respect Little Caesars. I was talking about Little Caesars. I actually did talk about Little Caesars the other day, so this is good. We're getting like a, we're building like a footprint. Did you ignore me? Bastard. So that, like, Little Caesars algorithm can find my stream and start advertising on it. That was slow. Nice. What's your favorite color of the alphabet? Did you guys hear about the time Chuck E. Cheese got arrested? I mean, I didn't read it as like a news story, but I do remember seeing a video where probably a concerned parent was filming the police escorting whoever was in the Chuck E. Cheese suit out of the Chuck E. Cheese for whatever reason. And it was just a couple police officers giving somebody the walk of shame to the police car while they have the Chuck E. Cheese suit on. They fucking got him. Finally. That cursed vermin off the street. I think that was a body cam video. I mean, either way, man. It was... I do remember seeing that, yes. What's up, Amandizzle? What's the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent pizza meal? I see you have your hands on my tokens. Do you think they kept the Chuck E. Cheese head on for the mugshot? Dude, they don't even want you smiling for mugshots. I don't think they want you damn fucking vermin head on there either. You ever look at yourself in the mirror with like a no smile, just straight faced? Like, you ever look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, I wish that I got arrested right now, because this would be a tough-ass mugshot. You ever do that? Like, damn, if I got arrested right now, I'd be looking like hella nice for my mugshot. You're just looking at yourself, mad dogging yourself in the mirror. And you're like, damn, they should arrest me. Being too damn handsome. They should get me. They should get my ass off the street. No? What do you mean, no? Yeah, I just did it now. You can't wear glasses for your mugshot either? What? But that's how I'm going to be seen. That's how people are going to find me. Like, if they need to print a mugshot of me, they're printing it to be like, hey, watch out for this scoundrel. Keep an eye out for this no-do-gooder. They're not going to recognize me if I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to look like weird. You can't wear glasses, no smiling, they make sure that you're extra boring. What? That's fucking crazy. I think they're gonna get me without my damn glasses on, man. They want me to be found, identified on the street. Well, I'm gonna be wearing my damn glasses. Taking your glasses off for the driver's license when your license says that you need glasses to drive? Wait, really? I didn't have to take my glasses off. Why was I gonna... Why the fuck was my first instinct, first of all, that my wallet was just in my streaming room for some reason, and not downstairs? Second of all, that I was going to show you what my fucking driver's photo is. But you know... But you know, I actually do have a scan of it. And the reason why I have a scan of it is because I had to upload it for my tax guy yesterday. I have a scan of my... No, dude, I'm not going to show you that, though. No, I don't want it to, like, leak my address. I was going to be like, dude, look at it. I have my glasses on. But no, very clever, though. Very clever. You almost got me there. You almost got me there. I mean, I could crop it out, but I'm like, man, that's too much effort just to show you a stupid picture. Look, it literally looks like me smiling. It's not even, like, that crazy. Yeah, definitely don't dox yourself, man. Oh, but you guys wanted me to, though. You guys are so... You guys why you even started talking about it. Give us a demonstration of what you look like, then. Hi. You're seeing it. I think my hair might have been a little longer. It was a couple of years ago, so, like, my skin might have been more nice and... You know... But I was still probably pretty much the same old me. Hell, I reckon I had the same glasses. Oh, so that's what he looks like. Yeah, you just gotta, like, yeah. It's like, I'm really there. That's really me, man. That is twitch.tv/Dagnel. That's actually my name on my license, yeah. You know what sucks, though, is when you want to get a passport, there's like, that shit expire. Oh, this is a good thing, though. It's a good thing that it doesn't expire for a long time, because you don't want to be, like, re-upping your passport every, like, year. But that shit doesn't expire for, like, 8 years or something like that. And so if you're, like, on the tail end of your passport being expired, then it's like, you're going to look completely different. 10 years. And it's like, dude, if my passport was a picture of me from 10 years ago, the TSA agent checking that shit is going to be like, I don't think that's you, man. I don't think that's you. That ain't you. What are you talking about? It's like, no, man. It's just, like, really old. God forbid, like, major changes happen in your life. Like, you went through puberty between when you took your photo and 10 years later. Hell, a lot can happen in 10 years. Did it ever make you do the thing at the airport where they're like, hold your ID next to your head, and you're like... That's mortifying. I had the light in my eyes that isn't there anymore. TSA clocks it. I mean, hell, they work at an airport for TSA. I think they understand being dead inside. Gotta say, I've never seen a happy person work for the TSA at the airport. I mean, they're, like, mean, too. There's some mean sons of bitches out there working at TSA. I remember I put too much into a bin one time. And I'll be honest with you, I was, you know, a bit considerate of the fact that I didn't want to overfill the bin so that I didn't go through the scanner. I was, and so I could have put more in there, but I said, nah, I'm going to take a second bin and start putting some stuff in there, too. And they're like, hey! Huh! They're, like, holding my bin up and shit, too. Really embarrassing. And they're like, whose fucking bin is this? And I'm like, right here. And they're like, this is too much for one bin. It's not going to go in. They're, like, gesturing how it's not going to fit in the scanner, too. And I'm like, all right, man, damn. All right, fuck. Yelling at me. I get it. They took my Greek yogurt last time. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think you have... I don't know if it's a liquid technically, but, like, dude, it's TSA. Are you really going to chance it? Imagine that TSA watching his stream right now. They're probably fucking... good. Fuck them. Good. I want them watching. It's not like they even know who the fuck I was anyway. I didn't have shoes on. They couldn't recognize me from now. Last time they drug swabbed my quavers. Your quavers, man. No, not your... What the heck's a quaver? My quaver. Sounds like a menu option, like Quiznos back in the day. Quavers. What the hell is that? They drug swabbed your quavers. That's a note. It's a... That's a musical note. Oh. Those are... Oh, apparently I typed in a singular quaver. And that gave me like a musical note. I pluralized it by saying quavers, and apparently it's a flavor of Walker's brand potato snacks. They look like Fritos. They look like Fritos. Stop digging in your nose, twin. I will dig the fuck out of my nose all I want. Thank you, though. And also, it just itched, alright? I wasn't digging for boogers. So embarrassing when someone's like, are you picking your nose? And it's literally like, no, dude, I have allergies. My nose itches, alright? It's pronounced quavers. Oh, my apologies. My bad. I got one for you. It's pronounced Lays, not Walkers. How about that? If we're gonna be pedantic Peter over here, They're not called walkers, alright? Lays. Walkers are the original brand. Yeah, well... There's 5,000 very large and dangerous insects outside of your door right now. You have no time to prepare. Dig your allergies out, dude. See, now that you're talking about it, my fucking nose is itching more. Talk about, like, itching something. You know how people say, like, oh, talk about yawning, it makes you yawn? Talking about itching makes me itch. I don't know if it makes it so that I itch more, or if I have a normal amount of itching, but it's just I notice it extra. I feel like it's that. Come on, just a little bit to the left. Just a, come on. Look with your special eyes. My brand. Oops. I'm not paying attention. The unattentive gamer. Oh god, Furbivore is back. Dude, what? Hey, what's up, Furbivore? How you doing? We were talking about you the other day. In a good way. What a reference. Dude, yes, man. 1-800-CONTACTS. I don't even remember the original commercial. I remember the Mass Effect edit of it, where he's like, I have special eyes. And it's like this, I don't think it was Source Filmmaker animation. Maybe it was. But it was like the main character from Mass Effect, where his like eyes are bulging out of his Gmod. I figured it was Gmod. That's how all the good animations were. And his like eyes were bulging out of his head, and he's like, I have special eyes. And some other characters like, look with your special eyes. My brand. I don't even remember the original 1-800-CONTACTS commercial. I just remember that animation. Fuck. Great, now I yawn. Sorry. Pedantic Peter, Negative Nancy, Nosy Nelly. I like the alliteration. Got any more of these? Oh, dude, I'm full of these. I'm chock full of these. I gotta say, though, U's are hard. Because think of a first name that starts with U. You might think of a few. It's just, you gotta be honest. There's way less U's out there than there are. Even X. It's like Xavier. I mean, that's kind of it. But, like, also, like, man... You could find more people in your Unk, Ulysses, Ursula. Okay, how about people born after 1930? Urkel? No, man, no need to call it no damn Urkel, man. Come on. Be serious with me. No, nobody's calling no damn kid Urkel these days, alright? Unicycle. So anyway, if you say, like, unenthusiastic... Urkel, like, yeah, it's just harder with the U words. Groggy Gary. Uvula. No, man, no. Can I do that? Yeah, that guy. I worked at a daycare, and there was a kid named UL. You talk about, like, the fucking guy from GTA 4 who worked in the building? UL Paper? That wasn't even his real name. That's fucking crazy. This is little UL here. Though I'll be honest with you, it's better than a lot of kid names I hear nowadays. Unglebert. Oh, fuck off. There's no one called Unglebert. Chatty Cathy's that's a classic, yeah. Gabe Ugliano from Percy Jackson? No, that's a last name, though. I knew a guy with a last name that started with U, but not a first name. Also, Ugliano. What a bad draw. Poor kid. Poor kid. Ula is a pretty common Finnish name. Yeah, but like Finland's fucked up though. Not in a bad way, but you guys love your fucking vowels too much. You guys be calling like one of your ice hockey goaltenders Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Sounds like you're vomiting. You guys love your fucking vowels, man. Alright, so I don't know. I don't want to say, like, that doesn't count. But it kind of doesn't count. Uma Thurman. Okay, that's actually, like, the first... Is that even her real name, though? Like, I don't know. That seems like some, like, stage name she took along the way. Is that even her real name? Yes. Okay, there you go. Fair play. Uma Thurman. How's fishing going? Today? Not bad, actually. Not bad. A couple cells. Both decent. So far. She wants to dance like Uma Thurman. Bury me till I confess. My last name is Finnish, and as an American, I get the amount of mispronunciations I get. Yeah, but like, man, come on, you gotta be, like, dude, I would probably fuck it up. I'm not saying I'm above average intelligence of the average American, but, you know, you gotta give some people, you gotta give people a break, though. You know, you gotta know your audience. Yeah, it was always going to be an uphill battle. Were you an emo kid? I was not an emo kid. No. No. I was not really an any kid. I guess I was... I don't know. What are, like, the kid tropes? Emo kid, scene kid, goth kid, like, preppy kid, jock kid. I don't identify with any of those. Gamer kid, maybe. Weeb kid. I wasn't a weeb either, though. Band kid. No, never was in a band. What the fuck? That was right in front of him. Get out of here. That was close. And then there's me. Yup. Yeah, dude. Like a fucking, like, sitcom character. Nintendo kid exists? I don't know. I wasn't just a Nintendo kid. I played all kinds of games. It's just like a gaming kid. I don't know. Greg Heffley kid. No, actually, though. That is kind of the most accurate. Theater kid. No, dude, I would have been way too shy to do theater or some sort of performing art. You give theater kid vibe. Yes, but only because as an adult, in this very specific thing that I do I actually have the confidence with which to do what I do. Not saying I couldn't have been a good theater kid, but I was way too shy to do any of that, man. Human kid, yeah. Man, Greg Heffley was such a piece of shit. I never read them. Was he really? He always struck me as like as like the straight man. I thought his brother was Roderick. He was the piece of shit, man. That's what I always thought. And his little brother, what's his little brother's name? That little, oh my god, that little twerp. Wait, who do I got? Shark? I hope I got the shark on the line here. Okay, good. Rowley. No, Manny. Manny, that little son of a bitch. And you know what's fucked up? Because the mom in those books looked so much like my mom. Literally, the mom of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books was my mom to a T. Literally. I could have been Greg Heffley. I think I actually... yeah, I don't know, dude. Roderick was a normal teen, but Greg just hated everyone. I mean, that was kind of me, though, man. Like, I wasn't, like, a piece of shit, but I probably wasn't very nice, either. Manny isn't human? What? This is some, like, fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid lore I missed. Greg was mean to Rowley. Rowley? What the fuck is Rowley? Dude, honestly, I was probably mean to... Like, I don't know if that's his friend. I was pretty mean to my friends sometimes, man. His best friend. Dude, like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of me, though, man. That was me. Do you bully your siblings? I mean, it was a, you know, give and take situation. You were Greg Heffley. Oh my god. Dude, yeah, I think I, like, looked like him, too. I think. I don't know. I don't have pictures of me from middle school. Actually, that's not true. I do. Shit, actually, I do. My, like, sister dug up a bunch of, like, old... We had, like, a... You guys had, like, the family camera, right? The digital camera, or the, I don't know. Maybe if you're older, it was, like, a Polaroid, or something like that. Like, the big old Panasonic camcorder as well, but that was separate. This is, like, the family camera, where you took all the, like, family pictures at. Big event was coming up. Bring the family camera. You break your friend's arm. No, I didn't do that. We had the camcorder where it's like, oh, Easter 2003. Let's go take a video of old little Danny and his sister opening up their Easter eggs or whatever. Did you guys get Easter baskets? How did, like, Easter work for you as a kid? Actually, this is fascinating. I wonder how Easter... Because Easter used to be a fucking amazing holiday for me as a kid. But I think that's because my parents, like, made it real fun. Yeah, you had Easter baskets? Yeah, okay, okay. 'Cause I was like, this is gonna make me sound like an old, like, rich boy that I got, like, Easter baskets, but I don't know. They hid plastic eggs with candy around the house. Yeah, I mean, that's the classic, right? We had the plastic eggs with the candy inside, yeah. And then we dyed eggs. Usually, like, the night before, weirdly, we dyed eggs. Because it was kind of this whole hullabaloo, really. But then also, hidden better than any of the eggs was an Easter basket. And the Easter basket had all the big fun things in it. It had, like, the little, like, plastic, you know, lining in it. You know, those little, like, strands of plastic. Probably polluted. Probably hasn't even, like, deteriorated away to this day. But anyway, yeah. So the night before, we would paint eggs. That was fun. I can, like, smell the vinegar of painting eggs to this day. It's very nostalgic. Like, like hot vinegar reminds me of Easter. Ooh, don't scare away that shark. Please, 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 please. Nice. And then the next day, plastic eggs get hid everywhere, probably overnight. And then one big extra hidden Easter basket for both me and my sister. One for each of us. And that basket had... most notably, among my childhood gifts. Damn. That's how I got my first PlayStation 2. Well, my only PlayStation 2. This is my first console ever. I got a PlayStation 2, not for Christmas. I got it for Easter. In my Easter basket one time. And then, when people would ask me, like, what my favorite holiday was as a kid, I would always say, like, Easter. And they'd be like, what? Easter? And I'm like, yeah, dude. Easter? Oh, you were rich? Dude, no, this makes it sound like I was, for sure. I lived in a fucking duplex, alright? I was solidly middle class, alright? The only consoles I got as a kid were a PS2 for Easter, a Nintendo DS... And I know this is going to sound like that's what every rich kid thinks. Is the only things I ever got. I only had like a fucking Rolls Royce to drive around in. No. I had a PS2. I had a DS. And I had a Wii. And that's like the mark of your wealth as like a family. Is how many, as a kid anyway, is how many video game consoles you have. My friends always had PlayStation 3s and Xbox 360s. I never had that. We had one big, like, old Mercury minivan. Eventually, we upgraded to a Dodge Grand Caravan, and we lived in a duplex. All right. But my parents would, you know, relative to the, you know, our, like, standing financially, my parents definitely spoiled me and my sister. Victoria Beckham saying she was working class. Related to David Beckham? Like, the giant, probably many multi-millionaire soccer player? That's his wife? That's his wife. Well, if that's his wife, then he didn't know David, or she didn't know David Beckham when she was a kid, so maybe she did. I don't know. Just, I don't know. Give her credit. Or is she saying that they're middle class now? I don't know, man. My parents went all out for holidays as a kid. I really appreciate it now that I'm grown up, you know? Because I'm like, damn, if I had to do that every Christmas morning, I had to, you know, do this whole, like, ooh, going to get all the presents and go and bringing them under the tree. And, like, they would always buy probably way more than they should for me and my sister. And then going doing this whole, like, Easter basket, whole phony baloney nonsense, hiding a bunch of eggs around the house. And, like, oh, my God, they went... You know, credit to my parents. They made it special, you know? She was a Spice Girl. Oh, if she was a Spice Girl, then... Well, I mean, even still, it's like, if she's... dude, I don't want to give credit to the rich lady, but... If a current rich lady says that she grew up middle class, that might be true. I don't know. Just because she's married to David Beckham now, and she was a Spice Girl in her younger, but not child years, then, yeah, I don't know. This isn't really disproving that, is it? She said in a documentary that she grew up working class, even though she went to school in a Rolls Royce. Okay, if you went to school in a Rolls Royce, then yes. Okay, obviously. But that's what I was wondering. I'm like, this isn't really disproving anything. Ah, tried to get me. I guarantee that your parents had as much fun, if not more, than you and your siblings. Making holidays magical for your kids is the best thing ever. I mean, yeah, why else would you do it? Love of the game, right? Yeah, I hope they did anyway. It was probably like a, oh yeah, we're having fun, but like, oy vey, we might have spent too much money. Too much money. I don't know. Did Danny really need that PS2? Did his sister really need that Nintendo DS with Nintendogs cover, like, you know, how you could do, like, the vinyl stickers over them to give it, like, a custom design? Did she really need that? Yes. Yes to both. Whoa! I was not expecting it to be that good. Jesus, 114,000? What the fuck? What was so good about that? Alright, cool. The worst part about growing up is now being worried about how much my parents are spending for holidays, even though we're fine financially. Yeah, it's like... It is sad. It is sad. How much more do we need? I don't really care to, like, talk much about that, to be honest. Probably like another 180 grand or so. Could be like a couple more cells if the cells are really good. I had the Nintendo Special Edition DS. Damn, dude. The pink pearl one. She had... You know how, like, the original DSs were, like, chunky? And then they had the DS Lite. I got my DS a year after my sister, which, by the way, worst year of my life, when my sister got to play all her fucking DS games, and I sitting there with my, like, whatever the fuck, my, like, I don't even know what the hell I had. And I get to watch for a whole year, because she got her, that was the fun thing about having, well, I don't know if it wasn't fun for me, it was probably really fun for my sister, is me being about a year and a half younger than my sister, means that whenever my sister got, like, a big gift, I would usually get it a year later. Like, she got a DS, a big chunky original DS, and I didn't get one until next Christmas, and so that's me for a whole year just sitting there like, I want that. Let me play. And then a year later, I get a DS Lite, which was kind of nice, because I actually like the DS Lite way better. I got mine in a fierce black. A jet fierce black DS Lite. I remember, oh my god. I remember dropping it outside of my grandma's house one time. And it, like, broke the little hinge on it to make it so that it could, like, stay at an angle, the top screen. It was just permanently, like, flappy from there on out. I cried. It still worked, but I cried. I never had a DS as a child. Did I miss out on a lot? I mean, if you're like my age, maybe. But if you were younger than me, I'm sure you probably had something else, maybe. It was pretty cool, I will say. But I never had like a Game Boy, and I always felt like I was missing out on that, so... maybe. Oh, I was not ready for that. And then my sister gets a laptop. Before she goes into high school, I have to wait a year before I get a laptop. Little shitty little Asus netbook or whatever the fuck. Couldn't even play Minecraft at more than 10 FPS, and I tried. Oh boy, I tried. Oh my god, did I try. Oh my god, did I try. EEEPC? What the fuck? That is what it was called. Oh my god. I haven't thought about that in years, but why? The dusty old drawer in my brain just opened when you said that. EEEPC. That actually is. It was like an old Acer. It might have been Acer or Asus. I don't know. EEEPC. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's crazy. You must have had one, because there's no way you would have pulled that out without having one. Wow. Yeah, that was like the first like little laptop I had back in like 2010? Something like that? Jesus. It had like a shitty version of Windows 7 on it. I missed the family computer that always had a virus somehow. What do you mean somehow, man? I fucking put that on there. Me trying to download, like, Minecraft game codes for free. Putting a fucking virus on my family computer. That was me, man. Oh, you talking about somehow. I know who the fuck did it. It was me. I'd never admit to it, but it was me. I was the virus.
Yo.
Thanks, Enorbi, for the Prime. Thank you. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thank you. Yeah, huge shout with the EEEPC. Jesus. It might have been me too. Oh, dude, yeah. I'm contemplating buying a modded 2DS. Probably worth it. The 2DSs are pretty good. I remember the like first model 2DSs being just like flat and really stupid looking, and I was like, man, those things are lousy. And then, but I think newer 2DSs are actually pretty nice. And I mean, like, what's the 2DS do, or what's the 3DS do that the 2DS doesn't? Oh, fuck, I want both of these. Can you guys separate? Like, can you make, oh, fuck. I want both of these, man, shit. And they're just getting closer together. Ah. Alright, which one do I get? Big boy or big boy with fin? Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's only gonna be one. Yeah, 3D, but like, who uses that? Yeah, I hope I chose right. Big Shark? Okay, good. Well, the other thing could have been a coelacanth, but they both would have been 15 grand, so... at least I know I picked the right thing. I wish I could have had both, though. Yeah, it's like the 3D on the 3DS is like the only thing that the 2DS can't do, I think. Who cares? I never used that anyway. And they look not stupid like the original 2DSs, so it's like, yeah, dude. And they were cheaper. My first laptop was a Gateway that I used for DJing in high school. That's actually really fun. The Gateway, dude, oh my god, Gateway as well. What a fun, like, memory. It's like, their logo was like a cube, but it had like a cow print on it, right? Didn't like their commercials have cows in them as well? I like vaguely remember. This is even before my age, I feel. Like, Gateway cow commercials. I feel like I could YouTube search that and a bunch of things would come up. Cow print. Yeah, dude, what the hell? Yeah, that's a name I haven't heard in years. The fish need to get divorced. Yeah, well, I don't know. The alternative, I catch one of them and forever separate one from the other is not great either. If they got divorced, I could have at least had them both. Sold them and whatever the fuck Reese does after she spies them from me. I had the yellow Pikachu 3DS. That's fucking crazy, man. Wouldn't that... I feel like that could sell for like $1,000 now. Any limited edition 3DS, I feel like sells for like $1,000. And I was seriously thinking about getting the Animal Crossing Pop-Tart looking one when New Leaf came out. I was seriously thinking about it, and I'm like, damn, if I still had that shit, that'd be $1,000 probably. Maybe not, but I feel like it would be. I got the Golden Zelda 3DS. Is that like a limited edition something? I mean, I guess they're all limited editions, but like, I don't know. They only made like 1,000 of them or something. I have the same favorite villager because I have the same videos of you, and I know exactly why that my favorite villager is on your AC&H island. Which one? You say my favorite villager, but which one? I got the ACNL 3DS. I'm jealous. Pop-Tart looking thing. Seriously, look it up if you haven't seen it before. It looks like a Pop-Tart with sprinkles on it. I think that was like the joke around it at the time. It's like, it looks like a Pop-Tart. People were like, I want to buy the Pop-Tart. Oh, fuck you too then. I don't know if it's your favorite, but mine is Cube. Cube is like... I don't know who's 1A and 1B, but Kit Kat and Cube are the two, so... Bingo. Nice. Hello, hi, just got here. What's up? Prizragdita? What's up? Hi. You're not large. I wonder if I ever worry about, like, oh my god, where's my 3DS? I have that with, like, my social security card. I'm like, oh my god, where's my, like, social security card? Where's my birth certificate? I just had that, except it's, where's my 3DS? I think I have it. I think I know where it's at. In fact, hang on a minute.
Dude.
Thank you, Sprouted Shrew, for the gift sub. To Perios. Imperios, enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I got it right here. Wing, go! Look at that. Bada bing. New 3DS XL, dude. Look at this. In good shape, too. This thing's modded. I've actually made videos off this thing until I realized that emulating 3DSs are much easier. So if anyone gets on my ass about emulating, look, dude, I got the console. And, is the game in the console? I was like, and I got the game. Yeah, alright, look. Legit copy. Alright? I got it. Now, I don't think legally owning the game and the console means that you can emulate things. I think that's a common misconception. Oh, wait, dude, look at this. Look at this, dude. Ah, nice. Here's a good one. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at that. Classic game. I had to have been like top 1,000 in the world at this game. Maybe. Probably not. Talk about this one. I talked about this one yesterday. Yeah. Good game, dude. Holy shit, these are good games. And then this one, which I tried to actually trade this one in one time to a game store, but they're like, dude, we have too many of these. Too many people like you come in here thinking that this game is worth something. It's not. Nintendo DS Namco Museum. It had like Pac-Man and all the old Namco games on it. That's how I got so good at like Mappy. Actually, I don't think it had Mappy. I think I got good at Mappy from like the plug-and-play console. Yeah, dude. Mario Kart 7. Good-ass game. All those games are good as shit. Anyway, that was a fun distraction. A distraction nonetheless. We probably need to lock in. I love that AC AGDQ shirt. Oh yeah, dude. I had to pick one of those up as soon as they talked about it. I was like, that's too good. That's too tough. That smoke is too tough. We had the Brain Age ripoff. It is like Dr. Mario called Virus Buster, and I used to play... Wait, dude, I fucking remember that. Virus Buster. Why do I feel like I remember that? Also, Brain Age in general. Holy shit, yeah. My mom was never a gamer, but she loved two things. She played 2 games obsessively. Actually, no, 3. Fuck. One of them was Brain Age, because she liked doing the puzzles, and the Sudoku puzzles and everything. 2 was a... This was like on our old family computer. It was like this ripoff of Pac-Man, except it wasn't Pac-Man. It was called Pigpen. And instead of Pac-Man, you are... Are you the pig? And you have to like... And all the animals are like the things chasing you? Or are you like the lowly farmer? No, I think that you're the pig, and like all the barn animals are all the like inky, blinky, stinky, and you know, all them ghosts. She liked Pigpen, and also she liked playing Toon Blast on her phone. She liked playing Toon Blast on her phone. Those are the only 3 games my mom has ever enjoyed playing. Kind of rude with the instant bite. You ever play Professor Layton or Phoenix Wright? Nope. Oh yeah, my dad also really liked... He was also never a gamer. He was more of a gamer than my mom was, but that's not like to say he was a gamer. Not even close. He liked playing, like, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. No, it wasn't Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. It was some baseball game on the PlayStation 1, and he liked to play a season as the Pittsburgh Pirates and make them go, like, 162-0 and then sweep their way to the World Series, living out the reality that the real Pirates never have. And then he also liked to play Wii Sports, but only bowling. He didn't fuck with any of the other sports, not even the baseball one. He only liked playing Wii Sports bowling. He would, like, kick us off the game and be like, I want to play bowling. We were cool with it, of course, because we just liked seeing... We just liked seeing him have fun. Hi, Dagman, a.k.a. Crazy D. Yo, what's up? They do call me that, yeah. My dad would only play the tennis game. Come on, man. The tennis game? I like the tennis, but that is, like... That's one of the weaker games. Can you tell the story of the Orange Julius again? I don't want to, man. It's like, you want to tell the story about how you were in a car crash one time? Like, no, you don't want... No. I don't want to talk about that. It's like... It's not good memories. Oh, sorry. Wait, I didn't know. No, it's all... I'm, like, mostly joking. It was just this... very unfortunate incident where somebody threw their Orange Julius drink at me in the mall back in like 2005 or something. We had a combination Dairy Queen and Orange Julius in the mall. And, I don't know, some like cracked out dude fucking threw his like Orange Julius at me. And it made me cry. Are you big? I can't tell. I don't think so. I went to Gannon, so I know where the mall is. Do you remember the combination Dairy Queen and Orange Julius? It's not there anymore. It's a bubble tea store. Classic. Everything's turning into a fucking smoke shop, bubble tea store, or some other third thing that I can't think of. I hope that dude has a bad day. Maybe he's... I don't know. I kind of hope he's doing better now. Who is Julius and why he's orange? Julius is the dad from the sitcom Everybody Hates Chris, father of Chris Rock. That is true, except I don't know why he's orange. Played by Terry Crews. Bubble tea sucks too? Alright, come on now. I'd rather see the bubble tea store than the smoke shop or the vape shop, but like... Come on now, it's not that bad. Don't forget the Gen Z fusion cafes. What? I've never seen that. Fusion cafes. I don't know, man. Maybe. Every little strip mall in America has got like a fucking smoke shop in it now. Like, you cannot seriously drive past a strip mall in the United States without one of them being like vape store or smoke shop. It's ridiculous. Bazinga. Orange Julius mentioned. All we have are malls here, and there's so many of these mystery... Oh my god, yeah, in mystery box stores. That's true. I'm starting to see in malls nowadays, there's two, like, very popular stores popping up. Yeah, mystery boxes, where it's just, like, box full of random crap that is, like, Amazon overstock or whatever the fuck. And it's just a bunch of crap that they wouldn't be able to sell as individual pieces, so they stuff it into a mystery box and then say, hey, $10, get this bag of crap that you would never actually buy if you knew what was inside. And no peeking in there, because then you're obligated to buy it. Oh my god. And then also, those very chintzy gambling places where they're like, oh my god, wait, can I actually, like, pull up where... This would be funny. I know I keep getting sidetracked, but... I feel like I can pull up on, like, a map. I feel like I could pull up on a map where I could like show you a picture of this smoke shop that's in our old mall. Where's it at? And you guys are gonna be like, man, that place is bad news. Where is it though? Which entrance was it in? No, no, not that one, not that one. Is it by the Tuxedo Junction? It's by the Jewelry Planet? If I just say, like, gambling, and then the name of the mall. In the Zone Gaming. Is that what it is? No, that's like a trading card store. Oh, man, I might not be able to see it. It's this dingy fucking place, man. Also, like, fast fix, like, phone repair and watch repair places keep popping up everywhere. Oh, yeah, here it is. Skillcino. Dude, look at this place. Look at this fucking place. I'm gonna actually, like, hang on. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. You guys can see it. Look at this fucking place. Pull it up here. See a bunch of these places popping up in malls, too. Oh, did I not save it? Here. Would you guys go here? Would you guys, like, if you were in a gambling mood, would you go here? This was a place in my old mall. Man, that place is bad news, yep. Oh, that is sus? That just looks sad? It's the Skillcino, man. What are you talking about? You need skill to win these games. And skill has a $sign instead of an S. Which means its big bucks can be won here, man. Oh, come on. Now, you guys would not venture into this joint? That looks stinky. Must be 18 to play. Yeah, but nobody's actually going to check that, by the way. I also like how it's just 18 to play. Like, not 18 plus. Like, you can only play here if you are 18. If you're 42, get out. 18-year-olds only. This is sort of in, like, the... Like, I don't think the mall is dead. I think it's actually probably more lively than your average mall. But... that part of the mall is very dingy. And not good. That part of the mall is not good. Isn't gambling 21 plus? I think casinos are 21 plus because they serve alcohol there. But I think if you just had like a gambling machine in a bar, for example, which I do see a lot as well, then I think that's well, I don't know. Bars also drinks, but like whatever. I don't know. Strictly gambling, I think might be 18. I don't actually know. Whatever. Actually, it was funny when I didn't know this, but when I went to go find that image on Google Images, on Google Maps rather, it said that it was permanently closed. So great news, it's not there anymore apparently. I'm kind of surprised because people were in there all the time. There's a guy here, I know there is. Yeah, you beat it. Can't believe you guys wouldn't go to the Skillcino. Man, you disappoint me. Oh, you're blind as fuck. Oh, you blind. I'm surprised there wasn't a knife job. Maybe they consider this lottery? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some, like, weird... I'm sure. Some weird law that makes it allowed. I don't know. Can't wait to see how skilled you are at beetle hunting. I'm so bad at it. It's not too bad in this game. Especially because you can do the, it's the first game that they brought back the little, like, crouch walking. After, for some inexplicable reason, removing it in Wild World and then not bringing it back in City Folk. It's not too bad. Just gotta be careful. I'm locking in. Nice. It always reminds me of a bar in an Italian grocery store near us that always has people drinking at 9 a.m. on a Saturday. I try not to be a judgmental person, but I kind of feel bad for people whose lives take them in that direction, you know? I really do. Fuck. Alright, second chance. They gave me another shot. They pity me. Yeah, that's right. Holy fish paste. Nice. That other one was a fucking hammerhead. Who wanted that one? This was the big boy. I'm just bad at judging distances. I guess it's kind of tricky, but like, I don't know. Maybe it is harder than I remember. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's easy. And then I'll fucking struggle too. We'll see. Maybe even sooner than I give credit for, because we're only an hour and a half. Get off of that rock, young man. We're only like an hour and a half into this today. And after this cell, dude, we're going to be pretty close, I think, to being able to move on to bugs. We're actually making pretty good fishing progress, I think. Why is Dottie always in this store? Dottie is always in this store. Also, somebody bought something? That bottom left slot was not open before. Jeez, the mouse pen. I mean, the stylus. Email. Nice. Yeah, so probably like another... Yeah, about 80 grand should be there. Dottie's a shopping addict. There's only like 6 things for sale, man. Come on. You go into a store, there's 6 things for sale. It doesn't take you long to figure out whether you want it or not. Like Walmart, getting like, you know, being in Walmart and being like, man, so many options. I get that. By the way, hands off that, Chester. I don't even think about fucking taking any of that. Reese is your town's Skillsino. No, man. She runs a very legitimate operation, unlike that fucking place. Closed down. And there was always people in that place, too, man. That's why I'm so surprised it closed down. Makes me think that it's for legal reasons that it closed down, and certainly not because they were doing bad business, because I don't think they were. Chat, I accidentally became important at work. Day ruined. Big mistake, pal. Then again, I don't know. I've been there. I made that mistake. I'm sorry, I'm just such a natural overachiever. I'm sorry that I'm just such a fucking people pleaser that I make myself important simply by existing. I'm cooked, you're done, dude. If you're on Tortimer's Island where you have dark waves in the sand, if you stand on the second dark wave, you will always catch the bug. Okay, I'll try to remember. I mean, I never struggled with it, but like, I'll try to remember that if I need to. Yeah, dude, we're gonna need you to come in on weekends. And, like, you know, we're gonna, like, you're salaried, so we're not gonna give you, like, overtime, like, time and a half or anything like that. You're just gonna have to come in because, like, you know, we really need you around here. I mean, as part of the family, we really value your services. And, I mean, like, we want you to be a big part of what we're working on. So if you could, like, come in on the weekends, that'd be great. Are you excited for F1 this weekend? I kind of am. I want to see if the Aston Martin fucking blows up on the... on the... what's it called? The safety car lap. It's gonna explode. Yeah, if you can come in on Saturday, that'd be great. The bare minimum is my works above and beyond. Like, what? Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm sorry that, like, my minimal effort is just so extraordinary. Like, oh, man. Sucks being me, though, right? No, I'm just kidding. I was probably a pretty mediocre worker. When I worked at the fucking factory, I think I was extraordinarily mediocre. I hope it's Lance Stroll. I mean, I don't hate Lance. I guess if it had to be one or the other. The bomb factory, yeah. We're a family business, and we're all friends here. Yeah, and friends help each other out by coming in on the work on the weekend for no overtime, right? Overtime! Oops, well, I get a second chance. This boy is better anyway. This barred knife job. The other guy was fucking zebra turkey fish. Alright, I'll take it. And another one. I just submitted the first draft of my BA thesis for peer feedback, feeling #anxious. BA, body aroma, baby anesthesia, Bachelor of Arts. I got there. Booty ass. No, dude, no. Come on now. Don't be ridiculous, dude. Come on. Booty ass. You are fucking something, you know that? That's actually them getting scared mid-sentence. Like, bah! Yeah, dude, like, come on now. What's freaking you out? I'm not scary. I'm a nice guy. That's what I always thought. Dude, I swear to God, for the longest time, I thought it was like this young person thing. Alright, so you know how, like, with the young people, they'll be like, you know, crazy, and then, like, whatever, or, like, whatever, and they'll say, instead of ass. They'll say A-H-H. I legit thought that it was, like, this trend to, like, start freaking out in the middle of your sentence. I thought that was a thing. I did not know for the longest time that was them not saying ass. I'm like, dude, you can just say ass. I see worse shit at pretty much every 30 seconds than somebody saying ass. I thought that there was like this trendy thing to like be like, whoa, like in the middle of your sentence. It's TikTok censorship low key. I thought that too. It's like, it was strange. I'm like, what a weird thing to do. What a weird trend. Like, usually the trends are weird, but that one's just, like, absurd. I hate when they say unalive. Yeah, I look, I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, fucking old, but I don't know, man. Whatever, if it makes people more comfortable. Crazy, realization. It's like, what, like, ghost in your room or something? Like, what's wrong? Anyone else is TikTokers say the purple app instead of Twitch? What? The purple app? I've heard the bird app in reference to Twitter because people don't want to acknowledge Twitter ever since it became X. I've heard the bird app a good amount. I've not heard the purple app. What's so raunchy about Twitch that they don't want to just say Twitch? It's more effort to say the purple app, for goodness sakes. So it's not like a shortening. This is why I deleted TikTok. Oh, that's why. It's the only reason. It's because people get shadow banned. Dude, can I be so honest with people? Whenever somebody gets banned and they, like, complain about how they're unrightfully banned, 99 times out of 100, if you were to actually know the real reason why they got banned, you would be like, oh, dude, that's fair. It lowers views. Oh, it lowers views. Like, okay, so what you're saying is people will say the purple app instead of Twitch because TikTok will be like, somebody's talking about Twitch, an app that competes against us. Kinda. Let me make it so that we push their video down in the algorithm to punish them for saying that so that people don't... Damn, wait, really? Is that what you're saying? Am I the asshole for doing very bad thing? Dude, oh my god, don't even get me started on that fucking am I the asshole subreddit. I'm sorry, the worst people post in that subreddit. Not to say, like, they are the asshole in their situations. No, most of the time, they paint themselves as the darling angel of whatever situation that they're in. And then, I don't know, I personally kind of get the ick by people who, like, browse those subreddits and genuinely invest emotional energy into determining whether this someone is an asshole or not. Like, you're the family psychiatrist and of somebody's, like, issues. Except you're only hearing one side, and then deciding so confidently that one person is or is not the asshole. It's so weird, man. Like, genuinely. I don't like to use, like, the ick. Say, like, something gives me the ick. But people who post and browse, am I the asshole on Reddit? That's, no. No. I think that it could have started with, like, good intentions, you know? Like, hey, there's a dispute between me and a loved one, and I'm struggling to understand their perspective.
Greetings, Creature N and the Purple App.
What's up, dude? We're gonna bump I'm gonna bump your donation up in the algorithm. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Striker, dude, for the 300 bits. Like, okay, whatever. Maybe the subreddit started with the intention of, like, hey, me and the wife are having a dispute about something. I'm struggling to understand her perspective on things. Help me understand. Am I the asshole here? Like, okay, whatever. If only it stayed that way. You aren't allowed to promote other platforms on TikTok. Damn. So is that where, like, everybody started saying, like, the blank app? Like, the bird app? I see that, but I don't see it on TikTok. But maybe that's where it started. It always starts on TikTok. People who fucking post on there, browse that shit, actually, like, I don't know. Actually, like, try to take it seriously, or, I don't know, it's like, oh, wait. I just saw I have a big boy here. It's like 3 fish in the same spot, dude. Come on. I gotta get a little boy out of here, or just get big boy to look at me. There's big boy. Nice. It's just full of people's seriously bad relationships and communication issues. That's true as well. It's like, dude, yeah, fucking talk to the other person, man. Talk, I don't know. It just depresses me. I've kicked one social media per year the last few years. Last year was Twitter. Now I only post on Twitter if it's like a video that it goes live. I'll post about how the video is live and link to it. I think this year, Reddit. Reddit's gotta go. Then after that, the only thing I use is YouTube, but it's like, damn, dude, that's my job. Twitch, I hardly consider a social media, but maybe not like a social media a year, like a website or a chronic online habit a year. I think this year, hopefully, I can be off Reddit. Like, I don't know, but then again, I like keep up with so many things I am actually interested in on Reddit, and I'd kind of miss it, you know? Some things, anyway. I swore off browsing the all part of Reddit years ago, and that was smart. Damn, that guy got both of them, huh? That was smart. It feels like kicking a dread. Doesn't it sound like pathetic to say, like, oh, trying to break my addiction to a social media is, like, genuinely very hard? Yeah, it feels pathetic, but it's like, yeah, dude. If I had to not browse, like, the internet and all my platforms that I like for, like, a week, I'd be, like, fucking wicked bored. Actually, I stopped, I don't know. This sounds, like, stupid, but it's not. I know it's not, but it sounds and feels that way coming out of my mouth. But I stopped, drinking caffeine every morning because well, I don't know. I just felt like I was too reliant on it, and It's been like a week or so now that I haven't had any like caffeine or coffee or anything in the morning. And it's like, that shit is hard, man. That's hard to not... And it's like, what? Dude, what? Caffeine? People talk about it like it's like kicking meth. And yeah, it's not that bad. But, geez, it's not easy either. Dag used to post his vids on the AC subreddit. I don't really think I ever did that. I always felt bad, like, self-promoting. I don't really know if I ever did that. Maybe. I think maybe I would, like, post, but make it in a way that's, like, interesting, and then be like, hey, more details in this video that I made. Oops. And it's like, man, you get, like, the headaches off of kicking caffeine, and it's like your energy. I've been off caffeine for, like, this past week, and I feel like my energy has been really low, but I'm starting to feel like normal again, you know, like how I felt when I would have caffeine, which was just like, it helped me feel like normal, baseline. It was my baseline. I feel like I'm getting back to my baseline without needing it, which is good. But it does suck. Juice works great as a substitute. Maybe I should, I don't know. I just really liked the actual act of having a coffee in the morning. Yeah, the caffeine was nice, and I needed it. But, like, also, man, I just miss having, like, a sip of something in the morning. I was talking yesterday how I want to be, like, a tea guy. I want to be, like, a tea guy and have, like, a cup of tea in the morning, you know? Or to wind down the evening. Like, it's just nice, you know? Be a smoothie guy. I feel like making smoothies at home is a huge pain in the ass. Like, I don't know. The barrier of entry to being like a coffee or a tea drinker is really easy. Teas and coffee, they're really simple. Like, smoothies, though, is like, oh, that's going to take some work, you know? I don't know if that's the first thing I want to do every day. Making things like smoothies takes so much effort for such a small thing. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I love a smoothie every morning, but, like... Also, I don't feel like it's particularly healthy. I mean, you can make it healthy, but... It feels like if you want, like, a healthy one, you're going to have to sacrifice it being good, you know? Washing a smoothie blender is really annoying. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to do any of these if they're, like, annoying. Because it's like, yeah, it might be fun for, like, 1 or 2 days. But is this something that you're going to want to do, like, a year from now, every day? Probably not, right? Just buy a big frozen fruit medley and milk. Yeah, but then, like, somebody else said, like, cleaning it. And then what are, like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's easier than I give it credit for, but it seems like something that I feel like would not want to be something that I do as soon as I wake up every day. It's like, oh, I gotta fucking make a smoothie. As soon as it starts feeling like an obligation, it's like, nah. Hide some spinach in there. That's a good idea, actually. That's how I only eat spinach, is like, I don't mind spinach when it's tiny and unnoticeable. And I'm like, yeah, dude. It's like I'm tricking my own self. Like I'm a child doing like the airplane thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna like mask all these fruits and veggies and vitamins that you need by making it so that it's coming on an airplane. Woo! It's like I'm doing that to myself as an adult. But I'm normal though. But I'm normal. Is that a big boy? Can you make one smoothie in bulk, freeze it, and have one portion in the fridge in the next morning? I don't know, man. Maybe. I feel like you angered somebody who makes smoothies every day, and you're like, no! No! You can't do that! I don't know. Maybe. Like meal prepping, but with smoothies. One of my mods been posting in the Discord about overnight oats. Maybe I'll be an overnight oats guy. I don't know, man. Smoothies taste so bad the next day. Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that. Animal Crossing New Leaf is the best game. It is the best game. Hatsune Miku Hatsune fan. You're so right. Oh, the health talk. Meanwhile, I ate 3 cake pops. Dude, my fucking, like, pre-sleep meal last night was, like, 5 Oreos and a bowl of popcorn. Man, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, is that gonna be enough? Oh my god, are you shitting me? I'm like... Well, no, I'm actually... yeah, I'm like 5,000 short, actually. I thought I was like, okay, so I need 598,000. And I thought that these bell bags out here were all 100 grand. And so I'm like, you telling me I have 597,000 and not 598,000? But no, because they're 99 grand, I actually need like 5 grand. So that's just a few more fish, or one really good fish. Let's see. Not too much more. We're going to be done with fish here real soon. And yeah, cool. This went pretty well today. I mean, we're going to definitely at least get the island ready to do some bug catching. That's for sure. And then, yeah, it probably won't take too long to actually... Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. We'll see. Would it be end of stream or start the next one? No, we could probably, like, start bugs today if it doesn't take too long, and I don't think it will. Hey. I have New Leaf on my PS2. Is that right? Oops. Low-key, if you just have oats with berries in the morning, you're set. Add a bit of honey, and it's really sweet and healthy. I know, man. I know. And, like, and sit outside in the sun for 15 minutes a day. And then, you know, read a book for 15 minutes before going to bed every day, every night. And then eat, like, a serving of kale with your dinner every night. And then, you know, do 15 sit-ups every hour. And, yeah, I know. 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 Drink a full gallon of water. I already drink more water than the average 29-year-old, I'm just saying. But, yeah, I could probably drink more water. And, like, eat raw fish, because raw fish is better, and... It all, like... I don't know. At what point is it, like... What am I doing? Come on, dude. You're literally, like, almost done. Knock it off. Lock in. You only need, like, a few more fish. Die young, the future doesn't look very exciting at this point. Yeah, but that's also, like, not my perspective. I don't know. That's not... I also don't subscribe to that idea either. I don't like... No, I don't want to do that either. What's up, Miri? Ray? Get sea bass. The healthy middle ground of just thugging it out. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm fucking saying right there. Bingo. Couldn't have said it better myself. Just thugging it out. Fuck it. I'll do like a few things. I'm not about to do like a whole, I don't know, reshaping of my life. Just existing. Oh, it's about to fucking turn 11 and the store's gonna close. I'm not gonna be able to... Oh my god. Why couldn't I just had enough on the last cell? There we go. Alright, this guy is all you need right here. Just catch this guy. You don't need all these other fucking stupid fish. Just get this guy. Doesn't even matter if it's a hammerhead. Why am I fucking... I don't... It's like my brain doesn't want to do bugs today, man. It's like, no, keep fishing. No, I don't want to. It's like, I'm almost done, man. You just need, like, one more good fish. You need, like, 5 grand of fish. It's not that bad. And stop giving me these little stupid fish. Give me good fish. Not these fucking sea bass, either. Walking saved me. Dude, that's the thing. Is, like, I totally would walk. Give me a sidewalk, and I will walk. It's kind of fucking... It's alright. Give me a sidewalk and I will walk. Genuinely. I'll walk all damn day. If there's ever a safe... I'm so serious about this, by the way. If there's ever a safe way...
Once you begin practicing the art of the pixies, you never stop again. You could say you've been hooked.
The Pisces. He said pixies. I was like, what the hell are you trying to say? Once you start practicing the art of the Pisces, you will never stop again. Man, I don't know what the hell you're saying. Thanks for the 300 bits, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not kidding when I say this. And this is going to be some midlife crisis shit that I go through. Give me a safe, accessible means of walking across the entire United States. Like a pedestrian protected path across the entire United States. I will walk it. I will walk that whole damn thing. I'll do it. It'll be like my midlife crisis. I'll just get up and start walking like Forrest Gump. Appalachian Trail, bro. That goes north to south, though. I'm talking about, like, across the entire damn thing. Yeah, it's an option for sure. But, I want to go, like, across the world. Not the world, the United States. That's a bit much. No, but, like, seriously, though. I will do that. That'll be some shit that I do when I hit 40, and I'm like, I'm gonna die soon. And I need to do something. Like, most people, like, most dudes especially, they buy, like, sports cars and do stupid shit. Get a gambling addiction. Start buying cryptocurrency. I'm just like, I want to walk, for God's sakes. I hope you won't die soon at 40. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's how it feels, though, right? That's how it feels when you're 40. It's like, I'm not going to die soon, but, like, geez, I've lived one half of my life. I think about, I have memories of being, I think what causes a midlife crisis is like somebody who's like in their 40s thinks about themselves as a kid. And they think about how that doesn't seem like that long ago sometimes, you know? Like I think about that. I think about when I was a kid and then I'm like, that wasn't that long ago. But the time between now and when I had that memory is, it would end up being like 2050 or something. And it gives you like this sort of internal panic that's like, oh my god, wait, the amount of time between then and now, if that were to be added on to how old I am now, I would probably be like dead or close to it. And I think that that's what freaks them out, because it freaks me out and I'm not even there yet. Is this big? No, this thing is just sea bass. He's on his gump shit for real. Yes, man. I'm gumping it. I'm gumping my shit right now. Is this enough? No, because they're all like shit. Literally the only decent thing I got is a red snapper. This is tragic, man. It might be enough, but now the store's closed, so it's like, what the fuck? Who is up gumping their shit right? Yeah, me, man. Me, yeah. I just said. Were you not listening? I already said yes. I'm sleeping my shit right now, man. Hey, that's cool. Alright, here we go again. Just get the shark. Doesn't matter. You ignored me. Bastard. Now you're intertwined. You're betwixt this small fella. Fuck off, man! I thought I had the small fella. Oh my fucking god. Man. Oh my god, it's a stupid zebra turkey fish. Oi, oi, oi. Hello, Dag, I'm playing Pokopia. Oh yeah, that came out. How is that? Everyone liking it? The American Discovery Trail goes coast to coast. Yeah, but isn't that, like, incomplete? And not entirely... I don't know. You have to use, like, roads that you have to share with cars that aren't protected. That's what I thought, anyway. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Good. You're just fucking with me at this point. You're just fucking with me at this point. Nah, you're just fucking with me. Nah, you're just fucking with me. I was watching a stream and got Pokopia. I have not watched a single bit of it. But I don't think I'm gonna get it. People have been asking me if I'm gonna get it. I don't think so. It doesn't seem... It seems weird to say it's not up my alley, because a lot of people are like, it's Animal Crossing and Pokemon. It's like, I don't like most Animal Crossing games. Like, Animal Crossing-like games, you know? Everyone seems to like it. Yeah, everyone seems to like friggin', what's the newest Pokemon? Legends Za. I thought, like, whatever. I thought it was fine. Barely got through the tutorial. Tutorial's like damn 10 hours long, man. Ridiculous. Alright, that's good. Alright. Going on tomorrow. And when the store is open so I can actually sell, pay off my debt. And then we can talk to Nook in his homes. So let's go to somewhere where everything's actually open. Alright, then we'll be done with fish. It's way better than ZA. Yeah, but I don't think it's like the same kind of game as ZA. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a hard comparison. Bink. Let's say AM. Make it easy. Pokemon meets Minecraft meets Stardew meets Animal Crossing. That is 4 pretty good games. That is 4 pretty good games. Pretty stupendous video games right there. Move. Oh, I hate that fucking guy for putting his stupid house there. And at no point has he ever been like, ah, I'll move away now. How many villages have probably moved away in this town at this point? But not that guy. It's more Dragon Quest builders more than it is AC. Interesting. Because people, oh my god, the amount of emails I get from people trying to get me to play their game, and look, that's not a bad thing either, and maybe I should be like, thankful that people want me to play their games, because YouTuber. But like, the amount of times people describe their games as, it's like Stardew, it's like Animal Crossing, it's like these other games that you've played, and it's like, alright, well what makes it unique then? Because if you're just stealing things from a bunch of other games, not stealing, but borrowing, everything from a bunch of other games, what is so uniquely it about it, you know? That's what always bugs me. It's like, people don't want to be unique anymore. They just want to take aspects of other successful games, and then just... that's their game. Which I get, that's probably how it's always been, but... I feel like it's never been marketed as such, to the extent that it is now. Alright. It's fine, though. Yeah, take that, steak. Get out of here. I wonder if you're gonna get the zero bell glitch again. No, because I don't even have the option to pay it off. See, I feel like I don't know. It's weird. Because now, I feel like this is how it should have worked before, where I have to talk to him before I'm able to repay it this time. I don't know. Hi. My addition is finished. Okay. Yeah, see, like, last time I was able to pay off the debt, and then he said that it was 0, and now this time they think they did it right, and I'm not able to pay off the debt. Before, yeah, I don't know, that was really weird, that bug last time. Whatever, though. Pokopia is a bit like a zoo game, too, building habitats for Pokemon. I'll be honest with you, that part sounds very uninteresting. Like, building, I assume designing. Nah, see, that's the shit that I do not like. And I almost hate New Horizons for being as successful as it was, because it makes it so that so many games that I would otherwise enjoy lean too much on designing. Because they're trying to be like Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'm like, no, man, no. Alright, but that's done. And we're done with fishing. Yippee! Yeah, I want old Animal Crossing back. Well, it's never going to be like old Animal Crossing again, unfortunately. But whatever. Yes, I would like to discuss further renovations. Alright, so if we want to do bugs next, let's take a look at what room we should expand. First of all, 8x8 left room is now done, meaning that we have paid off a total of 9.5 million, and we have 10.2 million remaining, so we're almost halfway through this entire series. Yippee. And if we want to do bugs next, we should work on the right room, where it's the same as the left room as far as the money that we need to donate, 348,000, 498,000, 598,000. Except bugs will be even faster than fish were, and fish were faster than sea creatures, so yeah, I'm really, I think that New Leaf will be pretty easy from here on out. I think that we've gotten most of the slog debts out of the way, because now we just have bugs, turnips, interest, and then mushrooms remaining. Mushrooms. So yeah, let's do right room. Okay. I suggest this area over here would work quite nicely. What area? First floor on right. Yeah. 348,000. Yep. Cool. Alright, and that'll be done tomorrow morning. We do not have to actually go to tomorrow morning. We can stay on the same day, because on the island it's always summer. So it doesn't matter what season we're playing at. All we need to do is make sure that the time of day that we're playing at is conducive for spawning the rare bugs. Which, the best time for that is 11 p.m. So if we go to the same day at 11 p.m., then we'll go to the island, we'll get rid of all the trees, all the flowers, and all but a couple of palm trees to make it so that only palm tree bugs can spawn. And that'll be the plan. Bug time. Alright. Yeah, finally. Yeah, so later this same day, 11 o'clock p.m. The only thing that sucks about it is we're going to come back to the island. We're not going to be able to sell because the store's going to be closed. But that's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, so let's do that. Wait, everything out of my pockets? Oh, I have a fishing rod. That's fine, actually, because you empty your pockets before going to the island anyway. You should also put shells down on the edge so hermit crabs don't spawn. Yeah, I could just, like, make sure that I'm diligent about scaring them away. I remember doing this all the time in New Leaf, and it being pretty much foolproof, so I don't think I need to maximize it to the utmost degree in order to be done with these debts pretty quickly. I think that it should probably go pretty quickly, even with minimal effort. It was nice as well, because I used to work the night shift, and if workday was slow, I would log on, without even having to time travel, I would log on, and I would just catch beetles. And then next morning when I woke up, or next, like, day when I woke up, I'd sell them all. It was really nice. Once you get rid of everything but a few palm trees, yeah, it's like, you don't really need to do much more than that, really. I actually even kept a, I kept one hardwood tree as well, I remember. I kept one hardwood tree for the giant stag. I don't know if that's something I should do, if I'm really trying to maximize it. I don't really think it matters, to be honest with you. It won't make a huge difference either way, but that's what I remember doing. So yeah, we talked to Captain. Luckily, we have 1,000 bells spare. And we've been on the island before to get the wetsuit. So, luckily we don't have to go through the whole rigmarole being like, ah, it's your first time here. Should we actually listen to the song this time? Ah, fuck it. I'll listen to the song this time. Check my emails while I do it. Shit, I'll at least be productive. Wee, 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 wee. Alright, I won't interrupt them. Hi. He's so cute. Hey, don't rock me boat. Take a nap. Don't play with yourself? What is he saying? Don't play with stink bugs, especially when you got a date. I feel like that's what he's saying last time. Isn't that what he said last time? Yar, we be landing soon. New Russo Goob GIF incoming. No, I already got one where I'm doing that. Yeah, you get the goober making some more GIFs. Sorry if I'm the 1,000th person to ask. Are you planning on checking out Pokopia? No. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna... I've been fooled and deceived too many times by the Pokemon Company into playing their silly games. I don't think that this one's gonna get me either. Well, I say either, but I think that this is finally like the first one I'm not gonna fall for. Alright, so here we are. First thing, let's buy an axe from Lloyd. Well, we don't buy it, actually. You just borrow it. Borrow that. Borrow the net, of course. And then, yeah, I mean, the fishing rod, if I see any big fish as well, because we can use previous methods. I'll also look out for any fish. It won't be the main focus, but, I mean, if I see a shark in the water, yeah. First things first, dig up the flowers. And then we'll get rid of the trees. Not all of the palm trees, but we'll leave, like, maybe 2 or 3 on each side. Get rid of the bushes, because those can spawn emperor butterflies, I think. And yeah, I always left one hardwood tree. Maybe it was this one next to me. No, I think it was this one right here in the middle. I always left one hardwood tree. Most of the time, you just get fruit beetles on it, which aren't worth a whole lot. But occasionally, you get a giant beetle, which was 10 grand. So that kind of made it worth it. Oh, see, speaking of, there's a shark there. It might actually be a whale shark, which is 13 grand. In fact, what else? Well, it could be like a regular shark. Actually, I think it could be any shark. Alright. I'm glad that we're catching bugs. Bugs don't rely on reaction time and skill. They rely on, did you swing the net right? Yes or no? And that makes me happy. Are you gonna try Pokopia? Nope. Is that really how slow you swing the axe in this game? Jesus Christ, what? That is tragic. Alright, dig up the stumps. Because I don't know if those can spawn anything, but they look ugly. Does this island save all the prep when you come back? Yeah, that's the good thing, is that it saves how you had the island. Which is nice. It does feel like something that they would do, where they would make it so that every time you come back to the island, it, like, resets. That would be kind of... I mean, even still, that would be a really good means of making money, even if you had to do all this. It doesn't take that long. Or maybe I'm just like, it doesn't take that long compared to how long it takes to do it in New Horizons, which fucking takes forever. And then, yeah, I guess eat the mangoes, or, like, fucking something. Pit and all, apparently. Yeah, we're on bugs now. Oh, I should update my, thing here. Right room. Current debt. Right room. 348,000, right? There we go. Okay. I haven't seen any beetles yet. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Alright, so what tree should I keep? I feel like I should keep, like... Oh! Speaking of. Hey there. Whoa! They are really sensitive in this game. God, also that, like, scaring away noise is very creepy. Damn, are they, like, really sensitive in this game? I don't remember that. I thought that was... I was taking it pretty slow there. I thought, anyway. You got a sneak walk? I thought I was basically going sneak walking speed without actually just doing it, but alright. Bam, there you go. First beetle. Horned Atlas. And yeah, once we get these trees trimmed up the way that we want, it's basically you're going to walk back and forth between these two sides of the island, and basically, why are there shells? Why are the shells, like, is this normal? The shells being, like, washed all the way this far up the beach? That seems weird. Is that normal? Yeah, I think I'll leave, like, those two over there. Must be a low tide right now. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done this. Oh, yeah, there goes a hermit crab. One of these a hermit crab? Nope. Alright, remember those two are real then. Get my nanners. Very strange. Okay, yeah, I was like, damn, am I crazy? I don't remember the shells being there. This game is like... I don't know if it's just me playing on this emulator, but a lot of, like, funky shit going on with my game. With these shells and that zero bells glitch. Really strange. I'm just gonna, like, move them to the shore. Haunted, not cartridge. Yeah, haunted ROM. Are rainbow stags worth catching, I wonder? Oh, great, I got all these fucking nanners, dude. Oh my god. I gotta eat all these nanners. I don't know how else to... Oh, you know what I could do? I could sell them to Leela. That would actually be the first time I ever effectively use her service. And not just because I'm looking to be stupid or funny. Like, basically using her service as a way of dumping a bunch of shit is probably the most effective use of her. Is it always bananas, by the way, or do you get coconuts sometimes, too? Yeah, Rainbow Stag is 10k. Okay, interesting. Because the Atlas was 8k. I think anything above 8k we want to keep. Meaning that Goliath Beetles, which are 6k, probably just go ahead and scare those away. Alright, but we got everything cleaned up, right? One hardwood tree in the middle. And there you go. And then... Oh, I actually have 3 palm trees over here. Let's get rid of this one. You can get cocoa nut. Damn, tragic. I got bananas. I think I prefer coconuts because they're just like the classic ones. First time attending a Dagnel Twitch stream. I noticed there's a noticeable delay on Twitch's end as opposed to YouTube, which is odd. I thought that YouTube had less of a delay personally. I don't know if maybe that's what you're saying. But I always thought that YouTube was the more delayed one. Ew! Big boy! Big 12k boy. You gotta be like a little bit sneakier with these guys. The Hercules and the Golden Stag. What? Bro, I hit the tree! You saw it! I hit it! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I hit the tree! I hit it. Well, whatever. I guess I was too far. Whatever. Look at the schnoz on that one. Is that what he says? Yeah, a new friend is here to play with me. Let's play supermarket. I'm gonna throw you into the ocean. Come in, we're open. You want all my nanners. 39 bells. You know, if I was being real persnickety about this, I would say that these 39 bells are earned illegitimately because they are not the intended money-making method of this debt. And you know what? I'm right. I'm gonna put them away. I'm gonna put them in my account so that they can, yeah. Those are untouchable. You cannot use those bells. I do this with honor, alright? I'm an honorable person. She gives you 1/6 of the value of the object. Good, I was just looking as a trash can. Just a means of dumping my shit. Yeah, let's do like a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And then, yeah, and then settle in. This is what... You guys really wanted to see me doing bugs, but I fear that you may have overestimated how interesting they were. Maybe you just wanted to see me doing it because it was something different, which I understand that. That's fun, right? Doing something different. But I hope you really enjoy walking back and forth on this island. And, just doing this until my pockets are full, and then I go inside and I dump them off inside that box, and then that box gets full, and then I go back to the island and I sell them. And then I'll be honest with you, man, I hope that you didn't get an expectation that this is going to be super fun. Definitely really good money, but not the most fun thing in the world. It's just because I used to do this and it's nostalgic. I guess that's fair, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's get an idea where our hermit crabs are. There's 2 real ones there. Yeah, back to the good old days of suffering. But this was the way to go, man. I used to do this for hours. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it, like, fun, but it's definitely nostalgic. These stupid wharf roaches are everywhere. I really enjoyed the bugs in City Folk. I did too, but that's because they were easy. Like, really easy. Bugs are more satisfying than fish. That seems weird because... Oh, a lanternfly. That seems weird because fish, there's like the mystery of what it is that you're going to catch, you know? There's the slight skill element of, you know, catching it. I feel like if we're talking about satisfying, fish are more satisfying. I don't know. That's just me, though. Yeah, but then you're disappointed that it's not what you want. Yeah, but, like, then you weigh that against the elation of it being what you want. With bugs, you just know, you know? You just know. Cyclomamatus. As long as they're wiggling, you can catch it. You can't get, like, scorpions and tarantulas on these islands, can you? I don't think so. I don't think you can get scorpions and tarantulas. That would be worth catching if you could, but I don't think you can. Watching you go crazy in the Pave Feather event would be fun. Oh, Festival. They actually made that event pretty fun in New Horizons, I will say. It's the same thing as gambling. Not really. In this, you know you're gonna win. Hey, Dag, how's the challenge going? Yeah, it's gonna start picking up now that we're on bugs, which is a very reliable and fast way of making money. These damn wharf roaches. The only thing that makes this maybe take a long time is the freaking wharf roaches. Man, they are everywhere. I didn't remember them being this bad. And there's like, I don't really think there's anything you could do about that either. So the Goliath Beetle, 6 grand. If I have too much room in my inventory, like if I have more bugs than I can fit in the box, the first thing to go would be the Goliath Beetle. I'll catch it for now, but if I need to make room for something else, the Goliath Beetle will be the first thing to go. Because it's only 6 grand. Oh, great, there's another one. Now, you can be pretty bold with those. It's definitely because of nostalgia, though. I grinded this island so much in New Leaf, but when New Horizons came out, I fished for money to start abusing turnips. You know what sucks about New Horizons? I've complained about this so many times. But they ruined this very activity that I'm doing right here. They ruined it. Like island farming for beetles. They ruined it by making so that tree bugs, like things that can spawn on hardwood trees, can also spawn on palm trees. Diluting the pool of things that can spawn on palm trees, because before, only palm tree beetles could spawn on palm trees, making it ridiculous, like you're seeing here. But then in New Horizons, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna make it so that a freaking fruit beetle can spawn on a palm tree. Completely ruined doing this. Like, I don't know, maybe that they meant to do that. They don't want people abusing easy methods of making money, but you still made turnips really profitable. I don't know. It's just, it kind of stinks, right? This kind of stinks. Like, going to Nook Miles Island and farming these beetles, and it's, like, annoying. It's more annoying than it is actually fun, like it was in this game. What's your favorite beetle? To be honest with you, if any of these wretched creatures came anywhere near me in real life, I would yelp. I would devolve into a, like, 10-year-old boy. I would scream. I don't think I like any of them. I think that they would all freak me out. I guess the rainbow stack's kind of cool, yeah. I love that hermit crab squelching sound, though. That makes me really happy. I kind of want to turn it up. Next hermit crab that I know I have, I want to turn it up. Got an eel. That's a shame. Some beetles are really fascinating. I mean, yeah, that's... I appreciate that other people find them fascinating. I would die. Alright, you know the sound of when you scare away a beetle in this game? Actually, I'll even demonstrate, because I have the luxury of doing so, because look at my freaking inventory. I actually got to return these tools to Lloyd as well. If you heard this in your ear next to you... in your ear next to you, you hear this... I would fucking... I think I would shit my pants on the spot. I would shit my pants on the spot. There would be dookie in my pants if that thing was next to me doing that. That is a scary sound. I don't even like it when, like, little bees are buzzing by my head. It scares me. I don't know, one of these big ol' freaks. I want to borrow, and I think I can give you them back like this, right? No, not that. But yeah, the shovel and the axe. Lloyd going crazy. I do like, he's like, you're too far away. He's like, you get like a little bit closer, and he's like, ah. And then you get like right next to him. He's like it's like a fucking dog, and you got a treat in your mouth. He's literally like a dog. As dog behavior. In Wild World, the sound of the Atlas moth flying away would always jump scare me. That big freak, yeah. The oak silk moth, probably. You don't have to give them back. I know, I want to give them back to free up my inventory. Why is he only giving me freaking Goliath beetles, man? Come on. I haven't played New Leaf since New Horizons came out. This makes me want to play it so bad. You should. It kind of mogs New Horizons in many ways. Sorry, I actually learned recently that mogs is like an incel term. Sorry. It's like, I saw an article published that's like, so many common words that the youth be using these days actually stem from, like, incel terminology. And mogged was one of them. I'm like, oh, man. Shit. Rats. I didn't know that. I didn't know it either. To be honest with you, I don't think that it should mean you should stop saying it, but... maybe if it makes you feel a little grody saying it, then maybe reconsider, but it's not a big deal. Wouldn't bug me. Yeah, you can be pretty bold around these guys. I've been using shits all over in place of mogs. Maybe I'll take you up on that. I got myself taxidermy beetles recently. They're my desk buddies. It's like a dead bug on your desk? Alright, man. You know what? Wait, you don't yuck their yum, right? I get rid of the lanternfly, too. Didn't think about that until now. I think the box has 4 storage levels. Yeah, it does. So, like, 1 pocket full in your inventory is not enough to fill up the box, but I think, like, 3 or 4 maybe will do it. I can't remember exactly how many, but I think this might be our pockets full here. Right? Yeah, okay. Kind of want to swap out 4 things instead of these Goliath beetles, if we're going to be real thorough about it. I mean, 6,000 and 8,000, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to give me a... the way I always did it was I went, after filling my pockets, I went back to the other side. And if there was something there, I would replace it. I would replace the Goliath beetle with it. And I would keep doing that until eventually either I didn't see any more bugs or all the Goliath beetles were gone. That's always how I did it. Listen to this. This is a good sound. Ooh, squelch. That's a good squelch. That's a nice noise. I want to know how they made that noise. I want to know how they made that noise, dude. That was fucking good. So peaceful, then... ah, God, I hate that sound. And I hate that sound. Oh my God, it freaks me out. Elephant. Have I gotten one of every kind of beetle? Would you yelp and jump if you saw a hermit crab IRL? Honestly, dude, yeah. And I would probably be really embarrassed by it. But if I saw a little hermit crab, like, moving in the sand, especially if it was moving towards my feet, I would be like... eek! I would actually, like, probably make an utter... a cry of exclamation, yes. Nice. They're so cute, though. Yeah, it's a pinchy, man. They're gonna get me. They're gonna pinch me. I'm sorry, man. I know it's not a bug, but it's basically a bug. It's basically an insect. Alright. Ooh, nice. I actually kind of want to drop the fishing rod in place of this. What? Dude, that's so fucked up that you can hit the fucking tree with the... oh, that was a scarab beetle. How much are scarabs, actually? Are those worth catching? I feel like they're not. Hercules. Shrimps is bugs. Crabs is bugs. Like, they act like a bug. Yeah, get rid of the rod, and then we'll put all this stuff away. But yeah, anyway, you can see how well this is going. This inventory full of things is probably... God, and if I had the Bell Boom Ordinance, which probably would be worth doing, but at this point, I don't know. So yeah, you get 4 of these pages of inventory space, but 1 inventory full of bugs is more than 1 page, so... do the math. And yeah, this is like, what? 3 inventory fulls or something like that. Scarab is 10k on Wikipedia. Okay, so that's worth it then. Really 10k? I thought that was way less than that. Oh look, Oak Silk Moth. Nice. Water bugs. Oh my god, the giant water bug in New Horizons is the most disgusting thing in the world. One chestful is usually around 320 grand. Somebody earlier, like last stream or something, said that it was like 600 something. I was like, that seems like a lot. 600 grand? Maybe though. Another herc. I mean, if you're gonna give me only hercs, then yeah. I'm like, maybe that person had a bell boom ordinance. I don't remember it being that much. I was on a vacation when I was way younger. In the middle of the night, we woke up to a plastic bag moving across the floor. It was a hermit crab. We took it home along with a second one. Oh my god, I would call the exterminator. I would call the exterminator. I would be like, dude, you gotta get out here, man. I'd be like on the bed. I'd be like on the bed, being like, ooh, no. I'd be like trying to get like the highest ground possible. I'd be on like a phone with like the cops, man. I'd be like, you gotta get down here, man. On my vacation. Hey, there's the giant stag. Kind of bad angle, though. Bad angle. Fuck! You gotta calm down, dude. It's not a big deal. It's not like missing a shark. Where it's like, you don't know when you're gonna see another shark, man. You know that there's gonna be another big, expensive bug 10 feet to your left. Alright, calm down. It's not that serious. I swear New Horizons wasn't fully finished. It better have been, dude. It was fucking... I think it was fully finished. I mean, after all, it was delayed. It got delayed, which kind of tells me that they took extra time to make sure that it was finished. Now, I understand why you say that, because you're like, why did a lot of content only come out after updates? Like, why do the updates need to finish the game? But that's just kind of the state of games nowadays, man. I'm not that I distrust the person that told me that this was 10k. I don't know if I remember this being 10k. City Folk, New Leaf. There's 6,000. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, I don't remember those being 10 grand. No. They confused New Leaf with New Horizons? I don't even think... Is it that much in New Horizons? It is that much in New Horizons. Wow, they made that thing expensive. Yeah, make sure that when you ever... Like, when I ask you guys to look something up for me, make sure you are making it relevant to the game that I'm playing. Just for future requests. What does everyone think about Animal Crossing having devolved into a decorating sim? That's what we call a loaded question. That's what we call a loaded question. That's a question with a narrative that you are asking. But like, I mean, I kind of agree, and I like kind of agree with you. But like, I don't know, man. And like, okay, so rainbow stags are 10 grand? Is that right? Rainbow stag, New Leaf. Yeah, 10 grand. Alright, cool. They're way less than... I think those are way less in New Horizons. For some reason. No, but like, I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks, right? Because at the core of Animal Crossing, I enjoy the things that were in the older games. Catching bugs, catching fish. In New Leaf, I liked sea creatures, despite my ire towards them during this segment, but I did. I liked interacting with villagers. I liked... That was the cool shit to me. I see that shark. Yeah, Rainbow Stag is 6k, so it's like they did the opposite with the Scarab Beetle, and they like swapped the prices. Fuck off! I'm so glad I'm not fishing anymore, guys. Can I be so honest with you? I like fishing. I'm fucking brain dead today when it comes to fishing. I'm horrible at it. I'm so glad I'm done with it. It's purely a flower breeding sim for me lately. You know, that's one thing that is still fun in New Horizons is flower breeding. And I know that sounds weird after my... Well, you know, it wasn't even in New Horizons that I had such an issue flower breeding. It was New Leaf. I really like how complicated it is. That sounds maybe wrong, but the people who want to breed blue roses can breed blue roses, and the people who want to go and just get them from others and not put the work in can just go do that, you know? I find it really satisfying. But the world, this is like way too deep for like a fucking video game, but the world seems like it's not, I don't know. If they released an Animal Crossing game like the original Animal Crossing game, or like Wild World and City Folk as the next Animal Crossing game, where they got rid of a lot of fun New Horizons designing features, and instead doubled down on what made the old games great, fucking everyone would hate it. People would hate it. I think old heads like me would enjoy it, but I don't think people would like it because, I don't know. Clearly people like New Horizons. Sold pretty darn good, to put it. There's a chance, man, you never know after them releasing Fire Red again. Well, yeah, but that's just it's just a port. I mean, I want them to release Animal Crossing GameCube on the Switch 2. I want them to do that. I wouldn't consider that like a new release, though. I would just consider that like a port. Like, the next mainline Animal Crossing game, I think, will be nothing like the older ones, because they'll be like, oh, New Horizons did really well. People really liked all the things that we did in New Horizons. Let's make another one of those. And maybe they'll, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't, whoa. What? I didn't think it was that fast. It doesn't have to be a compromise one or the other, but I feel like it will be. Nintendo has the Smash Ultimate problem, where you'll probably have to remove features for the next installment because of how much there is currently available. Do you mean like Animal Crossing has that problem specifically? I don't think so. There's more to expand upon, and then... maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like with Smash, though, it's more about... it's not necessarily what game has the most characters. Like, is Smash Ultimate really the most well-liked Smash game? I really always felt like it was Melee or Brawl. Because people like the mechanics of those games. It's not about how many flashy characters you have. It's like the core mechanics of those games. How well they feel to play. That's really important in a fighting game. I feel like if they were to invest more time and effort into that... rather than, oh, you can play as the fucking, like... you could play as, I don't know... Digby from Animal Crossing. Bro, you can see the edge of that net is where that beetle is. Alright, whatever, dude. I got a migraine coming. Oh, dude, you gotta hit the IB early. As soon as you can feel it coming, hit the IB. It'll save you. I wish you well. As much as I like the original game, I don't want to have to go back to needing a separate console entirely to access the island. Yeah, I don't think you should have to do... don't get me wrong. A lot of, like, antiquities about the older Animal Crossing games that I don't think should come back. But tell me why I still like it, despite those antiquities. Tell me why I still like it, because at its core, it felt like a great game to play. It was fun. It was interactive. It had heart. I don't know. It had heart. not saying New Horizons doesn't have heart, but it kind of feels like more of a formula, you know? It feels like more of a formula than it does like a game that was made out of passion. Maybe, though. I don't know. You didn't love having to mail fossils and waiting a day to see what they are? Yeah, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. New Horizons feels soulless. Like, I'm not saying that the developers weren't passionate and didn't pour their hearts out into it, but I don't know. Maybe it was just a different direction that they decided to direct that I just don't know if I agree with. Alright, I'm struggling with these golden stags. Like, I gotta lock in for real. As long as they're wiggling, they're good. Alright, what can I replace? Any Goliath beetles? I have 3 Goliath beetles. Tomodachi Life looks like the perfect balance of sim and customization, whereas AC&H was too heavy on the customization. Yeah, but I mean, like, those are 2 different, like, game serieses. I'm trying to, like, emulate that noise. Can't do it. I think that, I don't know, I'm more optimistic, despite all this, than most people, that Nintendo will get the next Animal Crossing game right. Not that a New Horizons got it wrong, but I feel confident that they sort of get the idea of what people like me think. Because I feel like a lot of the people who worked on the original games still work on the games now. You know, and that's what's most important. I am. I just don't think it'll be anytime soon. It's really impressive what people can do with decorating, though. Like, holy hell, they cram their islands full. Yes, it absolutely is, but just, it's, I don't know. Here's my issue with decorating and how much they invested into decorating. You make a nice island, all right? You make a super nice island. And then what? Your villagers barely interact with it. People who visit your town can barely interact with any of it. It's all it's all for show. And maybe that's fine. Maybe that's all people care about, but what can you do with it? All right, you did it, and it makes your town really hard to navigate, and it like makes it so that it's fucking impossible to maneuver. And then what? And then what? And then your villagers can, like, fucking, like, play with the bamboo doll, and it makes it go, like, and it, like, okay, cool. They don't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Wait, I have a scarab beetle. I can get rid of that. I just realized. I'm glad they added the Slumber Islands, where you could actually have other people design an island with you. I think that that should be, like, at its core, if New Horizons is going to be a decorating game, I am flabbergasted that they're making it so that other people visiting your island don't have the ability to decorate it with you. Like, hello? Isn't that what a multiplayer decorating game should do? It's just going over there and, like, being like, look, it's my island. When somebody comes over. Not like, hey, let's make this together. No, it's like, look, it's my island. I'm going to show it off to you. Okay, cool. And then what? Well, nothing. There's no Tortimer Island where we could play, like, fun mini-games or anything like that. Hell, I have to go through 5 hoops to even make it so that you can pull out a shovel in my town. Like, Jesus. Like, you can't... Like, what? It's all for what? Alright, I have 8 spots remaining. Let's keep that in mind. And it takes so long. Well, okay, I don't have any problem with Animal Crossing game taking too long to get something, because that's Animal Crossing. It takes time. There's a reason why the clock follows the real world, and that's because it's a game that encourages you to take it easy. You don't have to, like, you know, I know it's ironic given what I'm doing, but you don't have to, like, go fast. You don't have to, like, time travel to get everything that you want whenever you want. That's good. I like that. My issue with it is, like, damn, you gave us so much stuff and the ability to do so many things with that stuff, and then what? What's it do? Yo, Dag, how are you doing today? I'm aight. Are you do 100% Nook miles or no? No. No, I'm not too interested in making 5,000 DIY tools. Or helping a villager 300 times when they only ask you to help them like once every blue moon. With how huge villager hunting became in the game as a social trend, I wonder if they might refocus them as a bigger part moving forward. Maybe? But, I mean, if they saw how popular it was without the villagers being anything short of boring, then maybe they don't have to. Maybe that's the way that they'll look at it. They're like, oh, people like this cat that we gave heterochromia to and a business suit. And look, you could put him in a maid dress. Isn't that awesome? Guys, look at that. We could do that, but we're going to add like a bunch of other villagers that are cool looking, but are just as boring as any other villager. That's their personality, you know? But that's being a bit pessimistic about it, I think. I just want the island tours back. Man, I don't want the fucking hotel. I want the island tours, right? Fuck! I'm not getting the Goliath Beetle. Beat it. I kind of wanted to see if I could do that. Hey chat, hey Dag, how goes the bug catching? Pretty good. We're about to finish our first pocket full, or basket full rather. And then I'm gonna go to a day where retail's open, or I'm just gonna like time travel backwards in the same day when retail's open. It's gonna sound weird. I don't think this is how it works, right? If I time travel backwards, it doesn't undo the progress of me catching all these bugs, right? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it ever worked. I don't know why that's like... If I go backwards in time... Maybe I've been watching too much Doctor Who. If I go backwards in time, it's not going to undo the progress that I did later in that same day, right? No. I can just rewind the time until the store is open again. He's a masochist. He's not insane. I'm not even a masochist, dude. People always say that. Like, oh, the Animal Crossing masochist. Maybe I've even embraced that label before, but it's honestly like... It's annoying at this point. It's like, man, no. Don't say that I'm doing something to torture myself. Because, 1, weird. 2, it's my job. 3, I clearly enjoy doing it. Because I am a person that if I didn't, I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, nah, I'll find something else to do. Plenty of challenge ideas that people suggest that I am just like adamantly like, no. And one of them, yes, is doing all Nook Miles goals. All Nook Miles goals, not just the one that I did where it's like I got one of everything. No, all of them. It's bedtime for me. Have a good night, Womble. Is catching sharks or rare beetles better? I'm trying to pay off my own debt. In this game, beetles are the way to go. And the good thing is that you can look for sharks while you do it. If you're talking about New Horizons, though, Probably, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to just say turnips, but it kind of is turnips. Beetle farming's decent in New Horizons. It's just, it's not nearly as good. You're gonna play Rift Fishing when it comes out. I've never even heard of this. Can I even promise something that about a game I haven't even heard of? New Xbox console name just got announced. Xbox Helix. Xbox Helix. That's a bit too many, like, X's in... Xbox Helix. Xbox One. Xbox 360. Xbox Helix. Doesn't nearly... I don't know. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Maybe it's alright, though. I'm shocked, actually. What... Did they just, like... Did they just, like... drop this? Like, was there any announcement that this was coming? Like, as much as I didn't like the name Xbox One, at least it's all, like, easy to say. Xbox Helix. Did they just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks? Microsoft? Yeah, kinda. I don't know, maybe the shareholders ordered them to, like, run a test and see which name among this group of 100 is the most effective in getting grandmothers to buy for their grandsons or whatever. Actually, you don't even need to go back. What you can do is... Can you save here? Looks like we absolutely can't save anything. Why did I think you could do that? It's a spiritual successor to web fishing. Ow. Interesting. I have to look into it. What doctor are you at in Doctor Who? Jodie Whittaker. We're like on the first season with Jodie Whittaker. Not my favorite, I will be honest with you. Not my favorite. Alright, we're gonna... What's my inventory looking like? Empty. Good. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to a time where retail's open. Sell these beetles. See how much one whole basket of beetles sells for. I think we can at least definitely do the first one. Writing is bad during Jodie's run. I was about to say, man, I feel like Doctor Who, at some point during its run, has tried a little too... I don't know, it went from, like, fun and goofy and science-y, sci-fi-y, to, like, serious, darker themes. I don't know, it's like, if that was the whole thing from the start, that's one thing, but, like, it used to be, like, goofy... David Tennant and Matt Smith being, like, funny and silly. But, you know, like, dark themes in the background, like trauma, the Time War. And then, like, I don't know. It was a bit silly and campy at the start, yeah, and, like, the CGI was really bad. It's like, you can't help but, like, laugh at it, you know? But, I don't know. I feel like they're doing too much now. They're doing too many, like, episodes where they go back to, like, real-world scenarios, where they're like, we're gonna go back to when, Rosa Parks was refusing to give up her seat on the bus, and it's like, I like that, but they're doing, like, I like that episode in a vacuum, but they're doing too many of those episodes now, where they're just like, we're gonna go and, like, we can't think of a episode regarding, like, other planets, we're just gonna fucking... We're going to take a scenario that happened on Earth and just... Oh, they're going to travel back in time and talk with Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King Jr. We're going to go back to, like, I don't know, the war between India and Pakistan. And, like, I was like... I feel like... That's just me, though, man. I don't know. I like the silly episodes where they talk about, like, the lore of... the universe, not just Earth. The companions in Jodie's era are so damn boring. That is true. The last one that I liked was, who's the big bald android guy? That was, with Peter Capaldi. What was his name? Why am I going here? I like that guy. Nardole, dude, yes. I like Nardole. But even around Nardole's time, I wasn't too big into any of them. I wasn't a big Bill fan. I thought Clara was really good. Clara was really good. I don't even know who the hell they're with now. Some old guy and some younger girl. Always go back to the start after Clara. Peter Capaldi was really good. You should give it a shot. Seems to be a lot of people's thinking, though. It's like, man, once you got to, like, Jodie Whittaker, Jesus! It kind of fell off. Unlike that Cell. 140,000 just with that. Alright, cool. Altogether, that'll probably be... Well, let's just sell them and see. Are you playing in October? Yeah, but for the purposes of the bugs on the island, it's always summer, so it doesn't really matter. And then it's like kind of spoilers, but I feel like the episode came out like a year ago. The new doctor of the upcoming seasons is going to be Rose from the original era. And it's like, alright. Along with making David Tennant the new doctor before the most recent guy, it's like you're just nostalgia baiting now. Feels kind of cheap, you know? Nostalgia bait, yeah. I don't know. It's like SpongeBob, you know? You guys know SpongeBob? Like the Fred guy with the my leg guy. They made an episode entirely revolving around the guy. Once, like, the internet got a hold of, like, enjoying the, like, my leg! How they would randomly yell my leg in the old SpongeBob episodes. They eventually made an episode entirely centered around the guy called Fred who would say that. And it's like, you... Another 140,000, wow. It's like, once you do that, man, it's like, it ruins the fun. It's like, party's over, man. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. You ruined it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be, like, rude about it, but it's not funny when they embrace... It was funny because it was just off the cuff and random, but once you acknowledge it, it becomes like... Oh man, I thought this was our little, like, in-joke. Like, your in-joke that came our in-joke. But now you're, I don't know, you're blowing the whole cover, man. You're blowing the whole top wide open. And it's just like, you're doing this for a cheap appeal at a new episode. Same thing with Doctor Who, where it's like, oh great. You're bringing back all the old characters because people miss them. They always take a bit and overdo it till it loses all of its charm. Exactly. It's like... When will we learn? You never know how to kill a show anymore. Then again, Smiling Friends just got canceled, so... That's good, though. People are really mad about that. I like it. Like, I don't like how it's canceled, but I like that they acknowledge, hey man, we don't want this to, like, go stale, you know? Alright, last bit of bells. So all those bugs in that basket is 88,000, 381,809, which is enough to pay off this first debt. And I mean, that took me what, half an hour? And it took me a long time because I had to get the island trimmed up and suitable for farming the beetles. So think about it, probably like 20 to 30 minutes to fill up that entire basket of bugs to get 380,000 bells? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, can I actually pay off the loan? Fuck. Yeah, don't touch those 39 in there. Those are illegal. That is marvelous. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that we did sea creatures first, and then the faster method of fish. It didn't feel faster, but it was faster. I can just tell you it was. And then the way faster method of doing bugs. Yo, why can't I pay off my... Oh, I haven't actually gone forward yet. Oops. My bad. Nice, Daniel. Your score has been on the upswing since you joined. Thank you, Credit Karma. I really appreciate that. You know, that's going to keep me going today. That's really going to keep me going today. You know, I was really, like, bummed out today. No reason in particular, it's just one of those days. But you know what? I really needed to hear that today. Thank you. That really... Thank you. Thank you. Is it a great day now? Well, dude, my credit score has gone up since I joined the service that specifically monitors your credit score and helps it go up. So, yeah, I think so. I think so. Is this New Leaf? Yes. Alright, now for real, though, actually. Sometimes you just wake up in a shit mood for no reason. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It sucks. Because it feels so immature as well. You're like, why am I in a bad mood? Grow up, dude. Being in a bad mood is so childish. It's not. It feels that way, though. Unless you have a specific reason for it. What is it? This will bring you halfway. Yes, I think it will, actually. Yeah. Huge. I think it will. Yes, it's me. 348,000. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. Blame science. Chemicals suck. Did you, like, forget a comma in the middle of that? Where it's like, blame science, chemicals, and suck. I don't think the suck ever caused me to be in a bad mood. Science and chemicals, maybe, but not the suck. Alright, there we go. With 33,000 left over. Nice. Cool. Man, we might actually be able to stop the timer at 70 on the dot. Maybe. We'll see if we time this up here. Alright, Nookus. He always just says the same thing. Like, oh, and your reason for being so very diligent is no need for words. I can see it in your eyes. Like, I don't blame them for not writing unique dialogue for every debt, but like, Jesus Christ, because there is a lot. But like, man, you can only hear the same thing so many times, so it starts to drive you a little bit crazy. Alright, but anyway, we're going to keep expanding the bugs, and that'll be 498,000 next. Let's do it. Alright, and that shouldn't take too long. And, yeah. Let's pull this up here. Huge moment. If my math is right. If we check off the right room here, we are now... No, we're not halfway. Fuck! No, we're not, but we're close. 9,859,000 paid. 9,918,000 remaining. So we're basically 50% done with this challenge. 69 hours and 59 minutes into it. Yuck. I hope this doesn't hit 100 hours. I really hope it doesn't. I don't... We should definitely pick it up now that we're doing bugs and interest and turnips. Like, those are all going to go much faster than the rest of New Leaf has. But, like, Jesus Christmas, man. Basically halfway, yeah. Alright. Well, whatever. I'm gonna get wrapped up there for today. And we'll be back probably tomorrow for more bugs. I want to pause the timer exactly at the perfect time. Exactly where we should wrap it up so that it's nice and even, Steve. Remember, we're going to pause the timer. Bam. At 69 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. And that's where we'll pick it up again tomorrow. Alright, very good. Save that. Close that. Very good. Alright, let's go. So thanks for being here today. I very much appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream today, drop a follow if you're on Twitch, subscribe if you're on YouTube and like the stream, and join the Discord, !Discord. Best way to keep up with me and get notified when I go live, which will be, again, same time tomorrow, probably. So yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.